Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready? Break.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
The Jersey Mike's catering box is the easiest way to feed your friends. The hard part is picking your sub. That's why we're having a draft. With the first pick, Sarah from Carolina selects number 13, the original Italian.
You know, I trusted my gut, and that's exactly where the sub's gonna go, so.
Hold on, we've got a trade. Jake traded his second pick with me, because I'm starved. Freshly sliced subs to go, wherever you and your friends go. Jersey Mike's, a sub above.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens, that's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
It's a top 5 matchup in the state of North Dakota in Class AA girls basketball here tonight at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. And it's a doubleheader basketball here tonight too, as well, as we've got a crosstown rival for you right here on the PSP Network. Hi, good evening, basketball fans. Scott Woodmansey alongside Chuck Claremont as we get you set for our girls game. It features the number 2 ranked and undefeated Century Patriots at 6-0 overall, 3-0 in the conference, and number 5 Legacy Sabers 6-1 in the conference and 3-1 overall. And the weather's nice. The fans are rolling in, they're getting out, and it should be a fun one here tonight, Chuck.
Yeah, and we got the pleasure to watch that JV game. That was a tight game for the boys. That Century hung on and won 63-59. So The fans got a chance to see that exciting finish there, and I think they're going to get 2 good games tonight, Scott. And I got a feeling by the time the boys rolls on, this place is going to be standing room only.
Yeah, it could be. As you listen to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, your locally owned oil change headquarters. 25 years of the Lundins, taking care of people. Local actually matters. Not to mention this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Doesn't it? It already seems like it's February already, and we're only in the first week of January.
Yeah, slow down.
But what a way to start with. Oh wow! I got 4 and 3 on there. I had the wrong. I had the wrong.
Boys.
Yeah, that's the boys.
6-0
we'll try
the
and get
girls.
that changed. Yes.
The boys or the Legacy girls are 6-1.
Yep. We'll get that changed here on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. And Chuck, as we said, these 2 teams both ranked in the state of North Dakota. We'll take a look real quick at our polls right now. There you see both polls. Minot High at 1, Century 2, Mandan 3, Davies 4, and then Legacy in there at 5, and Horace and Bismarck High receiving votes.
Yeah, and Minot girls are 7-0 at this point. They're good. Century got a vote here, and Legacy obviously is moving up. Mandan 6-0, so it's a lot of West Region teams, Scott, in this poll here. And the boys, well, I'm sure we'll take a look and talk more of that come boys opportunities. So you love it how not just Western teams, but local teams and in our market, in the Minot and Bismarck markets that are doing so well. And, bottom line is if you take a look at that, Maggie Fricke's back for Minot. They're 7-0. She's been back the last couple games. I know she played really well up in Minot. I know they had her as a Sport Clips player of the game. I think one game back in 11 minutes she had 15 points, and I listened to her interview and she said, hey, I feel like I haven't missed any time. She came right back. I think she had, like 15 shots up the one game. So
what do they say? Just like riding a bike, huh? I'm sure it is for a Maggie Fricke who is trying, obviously, to wheel her way to a state championship this year for the Minot Jets.
Magical. Look at you, big fella.
How about that? Look at that. Century and Legacy, the girls, should be a fun one. We'll take a time out of our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. When we come back, we'll take a look inside the Sabres and the Patriots. Back with more from Lynette Olson Gymnasium after this time out on the PSP Network.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey with you. Glad to have you aboard here on the PSP Network, as we've got a lot going on tonight. Minot High, Minot North, you can catch that one. Dickinson, Amanda, you can catch that one all on the PSP Network. Got some Class B action going on as well, so be sure to like and follow us on all of our social media platforms. Chuck, let's take a look, first of all, at the visitors, the Legacy Sabres. And when you mention the Legacy Sabres, the one person that comes to mind is a young lady who's starting off the season in the right way, and that is the 6'2 junior in Marley Falcon.
Yeah, she came out of the gates on fire, had 3 games in a row where she had not only double-doubles, but 30-point double-doubles, and then she cooled off with a 22-point game, had 33 against St. Mary's. In the last 2 games, one Bismarck High really bottled her up with just 14 points. And then I guess in Dickinson they rolled. You can't really look at that. She scored 6 points, but they won by 45. And bottom line was she wasn't looking to score that basketball game. So she's playing so well, Scott. Impressive. Not only shooting the basketball, but she's getting inside. She's rebounding. You can tell that she's somebody that she's going to get a lot of offers. She's got offers from all across the country so far in SU, USD, Utah State, Oral Roberts, Northern Illinois, Harvard, University of Iowa. So all kinds of, and she's a player who's fun to watch. So that's surely going to be something that Century's going to have to look out for tonight.
Yeah, then you look also, her running mates, the Watson girls, Sammy Watson and Gracie Watson, and then you got to wonder, did Did Coach Jim Petrick find somebody coming off the bench? I think young lady by the name of Hadley Schumacher was our player of the game, I think a week or so ago.
Yeah.
But
Tuesday.
Tuesday. So did he find something there in the young freshman?
Yeah, she had 14 points that game, was our player of the game with Todd and Cole, excuse me, and a backup point guard, and that's awesome to have that. We can have somebody else come in and relieve Ava Lucas a little bit of those responsibilities. But when you have somebody like that coming off the bench, you got Maya Heat playing really well this year, Scott. The junior stepping up almost double figures in points scored and 5 rebounds a game. She's had consistent good production in this Legacy Sabre team. So the beauty, if you're the coach, as you mentioned, the Watson sisters, you got Lucas leading the West region in assists at 5 a game, and then you got people coming off the bench. This is a Legacy team. They are going to be there. There's a reason Coach Petrick hasn't missed a state tournament in 10 years. It's also because he's had some good players, and this year I think he's got a well stock of good players in this basketball team.
Yes, he does. It should be a fun one here tonight as we'll take another timeout as our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show rolls on. We come back. We'll take a look inside the Century Patriots. Back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Innings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started. BNC National Bank, where possibilities begin right here at home.
Learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
Well, welcome back to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show. Century and Legacy both just took the floor for their final game warm-ups as we near close to the starting lineups and the opening tip. Chuck, let's take a look at the number 2 ranked team in the state, the Century Patriots, undefeated under their 5th-year head coach, Nate Wellstead. A team that's got some young pieces, but they also have some other good pieces to go with that. And one of the young ladies that certainly I wouldn't say she's she's underage, but as we talk about is Olivia Klimpel, the sophomore. And boy, you want to talk about somebody for a sophomore that's logged a lot of varsity minutes. It's Olivia Klimpel.
Yeah, and I love Olivia. She plays multiple sports, which to me, we can't stress that enough. How we love to see that. A volleyball, middle hitter, right side. That Century team that finished in the top 5 of the state this year. She throws javelin and track, a state qualifier, but really had a great coming out season last year, 9 points a game, 7 rebounds. This year she's improved on that, where she's scoring more, almost 12 points a game. Scott, 7 rebounds. And I mean, she's just one of those solid forces inside. She plays great defense. She's 5'10", so she can guard bigs. You're going to watch her guard probably somebody 1 through 5 tonight. They switch a lot of defense to the Patriots, and Olivia Klimpel, because of her athletic ability and her size, it's just a huge key for the Patriots. Just love watching her play, and just a junior, Scott, and she is somebody who's going to be definitely one of the keys to the game tonight, where she's probably going to have Marley Falcon. I got a feeling she's going to be looking at number 22 for the Sabres on occasion tonight.
Well, then you got the savvy vet in Abby Foslin, who's committed to go to the University of Mary. By the way, did you see the note I put in there? My wife told me that this week. She's minoring in Spanish.
Oh, there you go. Good for her. I love it. Good job, Scott.
But Abby Foslin, I know that's the kind of stuff you like.
I appreciate that stuff. Absolutely.
Abby Foslin. And then, it's going to be my first look to see at the 2 young gals in Wellstead and Thornton as well. Yeah,
they're playing so well, both of them, Scott. We had Wellstead was one of our players of the game earlier this season, and you got her averaging 12 points a game, 5 rebounds. You got Kinley Thornton averaging 11 points a game, 3 rebounds, leading in percentage and 3-point percentage, making 14 of them. So you got, like you said, you've got some senior leaders in Abby Foslin and Addison and Addie Weigel, and then you've got juniors with Olivia Klimpel, Wolf coming off the bench, Alexis Johnson getting some minutes, and then you got those freshmen, those fab 2 freshmen in Kaylee Wellstead and Kinley Thornton, the 6-0 Patriots. They are a force to be reckoned with. They convinced somebody to give them a vote this week in terms of a #1 vote in the state of North Dakota.
Yeah, they certainly did, as fans starting to roll in here as we're going to take another timeout on our Valvoline Instant Oil Change. We come back, we'll take a look inside the WDA, and we'll have our national anthem starting lineups and an opening tip. Century Legacy Girls next, right here next on the PSP Network.
Relax, spas, etc. Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance hot tubs, and Michael Phelps swim spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
A live look there at Lynn Olson Gymnasium as we get set to bring you a basketball doubleheader right here on the PSP Network. Chuck, as we, well, first of all, let's take a look at our girls' top scorers in the state of North Dakota.
He popped that baby out for me. Good job,
Nick. How
Nick.
about that? And then there you see in this game, you're going to see one of them in Marley Falcon. She's in there at third behind Liskowski and Lakin Donnelly from Horace and Minot North, respectively.
Yeah, you got scores, and you look at that Liskowski from Minot North, she's going to be on display tonight against Minot High. So you had 1 versus 4 in that perspective. And then Marley Falcon, not quite a 28 a game now. She just had 6, but still 25 a game. A lot of great scores. And you see the Bugby on there from Mandan. You see McAllister on there from Mandan. So I love this West region. There's a lot of really good, solid basketball players that are going to be not only stars this year, but I got a feeling stars in the next level.
Yeah, and there, Chuck, there's a look at our most up-to-date West Region stand. As you see, Minot leading the way at 4-0. Mandan right there, Century right there, Legacy right there. Bismarck High's playing better. The Williston Coyotes, they're going to make some noise. St. Mary's, Minot North, and then Dickinson and Jamestown. So this is a dogfight till the end in the girls' side.
It's kind of what we expected, I think. If you look at the preseason poll and the coaches' poll, I know that Century was ranked #2 in the West. Right now they're tied for, well, they have them at third only because they're a half a game behind Mandan. And Legacy was sitting at #3, and they're at #4. So I think the expectations of Minot, Mandan, Century, Legacy, and Bismarck, those 5 teams, and we just don't know what's going to happen to Wilson if they're going to be able to find some depth this year. That's what it's going to take, because they pretty much just play 5 girls.
Yeah, they gave Mandan all they could handle earlier this week on Tuesday night up in Williston, and they fell short. But as you mentioned, it certainly is. As we get set, public address announcer, is that Jordan Smith down there? I believe it is.
Got a St. Mary's Saint.
Yeah, dude. As we get set to bring you our national anthem, as we do each and every time on the PSP Network, I want to thank all those first responders, all those men and women for allowing us to, well, bring you basketball games like this right here on the PSP Network. As we're going to have a singing of our national anthem tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air,
Oh, there you go. A great rendition there of our national anthem, and we are about ready for some West Region girls basketball action as they get ready to introduce the starting lineups on the floor. And let's go like this. First of all, for the visitor on the scoreboard, the Legacy Sabres, at one guard will be a Maya Heeb, a 5'8 junior, and another guard will be Ava Lucas, a 5'3 junior. At one forward will be Sammy Watson, a 5'9 junior, and another forward will be Gracie Watson. She's 5'7 and a sophomore. And in the middle will be Marley Falcon. She's 6'2 and a junior. Their head coach in his 11th year is Jim Petrick. For the home team on the scoreboard, the Century Patriots, they'll go like this. At one guard will be Kaylee Wellstead. She's 5'8 and a freshman. The other guard will be Addie Weigel. She's 5'6 and a senior. At one forward will be Kinley Thornton, 5'11 and a freshman. And the other forward will be Abby Foslin, 5'10 and a senior. And in the middle will be Olivia Klippel, as she is 5'10 and a junior. Their head coach is Nate Wellstead. He's in his 5th season for the Patriots. It'll be Watson, Falcon, Lucas, Heeb for the Sabres. It'll be Klippel, Weigel, Foslin, Thornton, Wellstead for the Century Patriots. Chuck, let's take a look real quick there at our keys to the game there, brought to you by Northern Plains Heating and Air.
Yeah, we take a look at the Legacy Sabres, and they struggled. One of their losses this year, the only loss against Bismarck High, they struggle against the press, and you know that the Patriots and Coach Wellstead is going to come out and he's going to put pressure on you. So how are they going to handle that pressure from the Bismarck Century Patriots? That surely is one of the Northern Plains keys of the game. And then for the Century side, well, it starts with Marley Falcon. They're going to have to stop her. Last game against Bismarck High, again, their only loss. Bismarck High shut her down. Who's going to be tasked with that big task today? Stopping Marley Falcon, one of our Northern Plains and Plumbing, Heating, and Air keys to the game.
Well, here we go as Falcon will go up against Thornton, and ball's in the air. Tip's going to be controlled by who? That's Foslin with it for Century. She gets it off to Wellstead. Now Foslin on the left wing. Looking for Wellstead. Top of the key, 3 on the way. That one comes off short. Rebound, tipped around. Oh, boy. And Watson, Sammy ran right into Olivia Klippel. And back comes the other way. Here's Ava Lucas with it. Lucas on the bounce on the right wing. Tried to drop it down low, taken away there by Klippel. She turns and comes back the other way. A nice bounce pass. Thornton on the baseline. Jump shot up and good for Kinley Thornton.
Yeah, so smooth. The Patriots get out and take off and run, and a great job by Thornton filling the lanes, finding a spot 10 feet on the baseline.
Tough shot on the baseline there, but Thornton got it to go. Here comes the Sabres back with it. That's Falcon with it. She has it high right side. Now on the attack, nowhere to go. Now back to Sammy Watson, goes baseline right. Nowhere to go there. Now tries to find a cutting Lucas. Lucas gathers, bounces it off her foot, turns it over, and they get it. And that is Addie Weigel with it up in the front court. Here's Foslin. Foslin on the bounce. Little step through. Tough pass there, taken away by Falcon. Back comes the Sabres. Watson's jumping from the left baseline is no good. Rebound, Sammy Watson on the weak side. We're going to get a foul.
Ooh, that's a tough call right there. As good aggressive defense by the Patriots, double teaming down low. One of them's going to get called for a foul.
That's going to be Kaylee Wellstead gets called for the foul, so that'll be her first, team's first. Just underway here, opening half of there. Here's a high right side 3 from Falcon. That one comes, oh, yep, that was Falcon. That one comes off. Ball's loose. Klippel goes and digs it out, and we're going to have a jump ball, and it will go to the Sabres. Today's game brought to you in part by the UPS store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:30 to 7, and Saturday, 8:30 to 3. The UPS store located in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Ava Lucas will trigger it inbounds now for the Sabres, and she gets it in to Falcon. Marley in the left corner on the bounce. Now goes baseline on Thornton. The runner on the baseline comes off. Tipped into the hands of Abby Foslin. Foslin's tied up by Gracie Watson. and jump ball. Now this one will go back to Century.
Yeah, you can see what both teams do, Scott. I mean, on a missed shot, made shot, you name it, they are pressuring the basketball. So when you get that offensive or defensive rebound, you better look to outlet it, or you better get out of underneath the paint, or you're going to get double teamed.
They inbound it to Wellstead. She'll work it up the floor, guarded by Gracie Watson. Enters it, Foslin on the left wing. Try to give it to a cutting Wellstead. And ball goes out of bounds, and they'll go back to the Sabres.
Both these teams, good defensive players. Look at how about a touchdown pass here, Scott.
Ava Lucas on the other end, blocked out of bounds nicely there by Wellstead. And good hustle play there by Wellstead of Century.
Absolutely, and I tell you what, Legacy Softball just looked at that pass and said, hey, why isn't she out for softball?
Oh, boy. Lucas was about 3 feet out of bounds when she delivered that pass, was she not?
She was.
There's a loose ball. A shot goes up by Sammy Watson, no good. And saving that to no avail, it will stay with the Legacy Sabres.
Well, right now the pressure that the Patriots are throwing on Legacy right now is just stifling.
Here's a screen for Falcon. Left corner three comes off. Rebound to Gracie Watson. Hands off Lucas. Lucas on the bounce. Now Dow gets downhill, flips one up, comes off short, and then we're going to get a reach in, and that's going to go against Lucas, her first, team's first.
Little frustration, maybe a little wild shot there, a lot of control kind of going down that right side, Scott, and good defense by Wellstead, the freshman, all over Lucas, the junior.
Boy, both teams playing tough defense in there. They're going 2 points on the board, and we're almost 3 minutes in. Foslin up high. Here's Klimple. Klimple spins. Oh, nifty move, fade away. That one too strong. Rebound to Falcon of Legacy. She's going to bring it up the floor for the Sabres, guarded by Thornton. Now Falcon in trouble. Now gets it off to Lucas. Lucas on the bounce. Now hands back to Sammy Watson. Now they go to Hebe. And she has it taken away by Addie Weigel. Weigel turns and heads downhill up the near side. And it's going to be poked away by Gracie Watson, and it's going to stay with Century.
Boy, one thing you can't do, putting the ball on the floor like that, and you got to be aware of where somebody is coming, because the Patriots are double teaming almost every time a Legacy Sabre touches the basketball.
Inbound to Thornton in the right corner. Thornton on the bounce, crosses over, gets in the paint, goes around, a little teardrop left hand. That one, I don't know if that was partially blocked or not.
I think Sammy Watson blocked that one, Scotty.
Okay, and now back comes Falcon for the Sabres. 2-0, Century leads on the BNC Bank scoreboard. She works off a high screen. Now they find a cutter there. That's Hebe with it. Hebe loses it. Now she flips one up, rolls off. Weak side rebound to Sammy Watson. Sammy out high to Falcon. Marley on the bounce. Nope, now she puts it on the bounce. Now hands off to Sammy Watson. Top of the key. Now left side to Gracie. Gracie puts it on the floor. Bumped there by Klimple. Found Lucas. One bounce, Hebe, her shot comes off. Rebound taken out of there by Wellstead. And back comes Century. Foslin, little head fake, kicks in the corner. Thornton, catch, fire three. That one comes off. Weak side rebound. Good job there by Maya Hebe of Legacy.
That's a great box out, Scott, because Klimple loves getting those offensive rebounds. Got 4 minutes they haven't scored.
Nope. And they try to go backdoor Falcon. Nice catch there in traffic. But she's going to be fouled, and I believe is it going to be Kinley Thornton. Yes, it is.
Yeah, notice we talked about who's going to get the job of guarding Marley Falcon, and they throw the freshman. Now, she's 5'11" and athletic, and obviously that's a big deal. You want to get height on her.
Yep, Lakin Wolf comes in. I didn't see who else came in. Also, Lakin Johnson in.
Both juniors.
Ball's loose, and it's going to stay with Century.
Fourth turnover now for the Sabres.
BNC National Bank. Your life is busy. We'll make managing your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank.
That freshman Hadley Shoemaker you talked about, Scott. She's in the game for the Sabres, as is Marissa Merkel, the 5'8" senior off the bench.
Are we going Shoemaker or Schumacher?
Todd called her Shoemaker. Okay, you did? Yeah. All right, well, let's go Mocker then.
I know her mother, but she'll let me, believe you me, she'll let me know about it if I'm wrong.
Okay.
As here's Wolf with it now on the bounce, comes off a double screen. Now hands it off to Wellstead. Wellstead has it poked away by Schumacher. Schumacher, good defense. Ooh, boy. Wellstead off the fall down three, and she buries a deep one.
Well, shot clock running down, Scott. I think it was at 1 second. Crossover step back, got Schumacher to fall down and hit it.
5-0 Century on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Up high they go, Falcon. Falcon steps into a three. That one comes off. Rebound, Klimpel. Klimpel gets it off to Wellstead. Up the near side to go Foslin, the cutting Lakin Wolf, and she's going to be bumped. And that one's going to go against Marissa Merkel, who's in the ball game now for Legacy.
Marissa Merkel, first personal, second team foul.
Addie Dede checks in now for Legacy, and Gracie Watson will sit down. 5-0 our score, Century leads. Here's Wellstead of the right corner. Nope, now puts it on the bounce, loses it. And now we're going to have another reach-in foul, I do believe. Yep.
That good cut's going to be Merkel. Her second personal already is driving with to her left was Kaylee Wellstead, and a good job stopping her initially, but it was that reach-in, Scott, that got her called for the foul, and Marissa's going, what did I get, like 14 seconds?
And that'll get Sammy Watson off the bench for Jim Petrick. Inbounds, nice pass. Foslin blocked away there by Falcon. Back comes Marley, hounded by Foslin. Hands off to Sammy Watson. They go down low. Sadie Holler in the ball game now as ball tipped out of bounds. Sadie brings a little bit of size in for Legacy.
Yeah, sorry, Scott. Holler missed a bunch of games with those back issues, and they surely welcome her back. 6'4" junior, got size.
Schumacher lobs it out. Holler's got to go run it down and hands it off to Dede. Now they come to Schumacher. Schumacher on the bounce, gets a screen. Ooh. Didn't use it. Now they hand it off to Dede. Now to Falcon. Falcon catch, fire. Deep three is up and good for Marley Falcon, and the Sabres are on the board.
Yeah, finally a 12:28 mark, so it took 5 minutes and 32 seconds, but the crazy part is they're down 2.
Yeah. 5-3 our score. Here's Wellstead. Now high post Klimpel. She faces up. Head and shoulder fake, attacks the 10, and whoa, she just went right over the top of Schumacher.
Schumacher came over to help as a great job of a rip and go by Klimpel going to her right. Went past Sadie Holler. And
well, he's going Shoemaker, so that's what we're going to go with.
Okay.
Okay. Klimpel's free throws up and good. That's what they're going with down there, so we'll go with Shoemaker.
Well, I tell your wife to check with her mother, huh? Klimpel shooting 53% from the line, so what do the odds say this is going to do? Sorry.
Yeah, that one came out. So Century by 3 at 6-3 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Pressure in the back court, and they get it in the front court. Here's Dede with it. Dede now up high to Falcon. Falcon on the bounce, jabs left, goes right, attacks, runner down the right side, leans in. Nope, they're going to say it on the bounce. They're going to say it's on the bounce.
And Legacy really spreading the floor now, Scott, giving room for some pressure, for some opportunities to drive. Marley Falcon took advantage of that one and drew that second personal foul on Kinley Thornton. She's still guarding her too.
Shoemaker inbounds it now to Watson. They try to find Shoemaker on the backside, on the baseline, and it's taken away by Wellstead. Up the left side, Addie Weigel back in the ball game now. Here's Lakin Johnson. Her three comes off. And back comes Legacy. Here comes a double screen up high for Falcon. They double it up. Now they go to Hebe. Hebe spins down the lane, scoop to the hoop, comes off short. Rebound in the hands of Lakin Johnson. Cross court Wellstead. Wellstead on the bounce, backs down, jabs, step through move, and that one goes out of bounds. And it'll go back to Legacy. Today's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza. The best pizza on the planet is Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years. They have the largest laser tag playground in the region. A giant lunch buffet in the deliver. Call now 701-852-1700. 6-3 our score. Boy, this has kind of been an odd start to this one, hasn't it?
I mean, it is, but both these teams we know are great defenders.
Ooh, Falcon from South Walmart. And we're going to get a foul on the read. Is that going to be, that might be Wellstead.
Yeah, it's going to be a good offensive rebound by Gracie Watson. Went up and ripped that one down and then tried to shuffle it out to somebody outside the three-point line. They're going to get that foul on Klimpel.
Klimpel got called. That's her. As Chuck mentioned, her first. That'll be the 4th team foul. Now she comes out of the game. Foslin comes back in. Inbound to Falcon. Falcon on the bounce, now crosses over, it gets downhill, a little snifty scoop to the hoop, comes off her own rebound, put back, in and out and back down for Marley Falcon.
Yeah, I love the crossover initially. Scott got by Foslin, but missed that left-handed scoop, was right there with the rebound put back.
6-5, Century by 1 now, 10.5 to go, opening half of play. Here's Thornton, now they go to Foslin. Foslin looks for Wellstead on the cut, and she lost it, now gathers it, tried to find a cutting. Is that Julie Iverson in there now?
That was Johnson, Alexa Johnson, who's got the basketball now.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thornton with a left wing 3. That one's short. Foslin the rebound. The putback comes off and rebound to Marley Falcon.
Well, her height is really bothering Century right now inside.
Now they hand it off. Here's Lucas, throw that one away into the hands of Century. Now back comes, boy, they all look alike on the Legacy Sabre team, don't they?
Oh, yeah. And Todd and I talked about that last time we did one of their games.
Oh, man.
Except for Watson with the more blonde, right? Everybody else.
Yeah, that's right.
Brunette.
Foslin kicks it. Here's Lakin Johnson, left side 3. Too strong. Rebound Thornton. Thornton kicks it in the corner to Addie Weigel. Now up high to Foslin. Now Wellstead on the right wing. Little shimmy shake move. Now drops it off for Addie Weigel. Now Foslin with it. Now they go up high to Alexa Johnson. Now here's Thornton. Now Weigel. Weigel in the corner. Foslin. Catch, fire, 3 short. Rebound run down there by Gracie Watson, and she gets it off to Falcon, who in turn delivers it off to Ava Lucas. Going downhill there is Maya Heeb, and Falcon comes up with the loose ball, goes up and scores.
Yeah, Marley Falcon 7, Century 6.
And we're going to have a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 8:48 to go. Opening half of play, Legacy 7, Century 6. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
As a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
This game brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Contact Farstead Oil today to find out how their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938 and committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. Farstead Oil. Addie Weigel controls, enters it to Alexa Johnson. Baseline Thornton. Thornton attacks, fall back, rolls over the iron, and goes in for Kinley Thornton.
Set play out of that timeout, Scott. They got Kinley Thornton on that left block, and she delivered.
8-7. Century by 1. 8:23 to play. Opening half, poked out of bounds there by Foslin.
I'd like to do a special thank you to Todd Domrys. Landon Domrys texted me and said, thanks, Dad, for filling in for me. Give me an opportunity for Friday night, tonight, a little poker night. So Todd, he does it all. Running the cameras for us tonight, him and John.
Here's Watson. That's Gracie with it. She's caught in traffic. Now finds a wide open.
How much time did they get?
Shot clock violation. Addie Dede had nowhere to go. Ball was on the floor, and it's a shot clock violation, and we'll go back the other way. The Century will regain possession.
7th turnover already in the first 10 minutes of this game.
Yeah. FYI, Century's averaging 71. Legacy's averaging 74 on the year.
I don't think they're going to get there.
It doesn't appear that way. Here's Klimpel operating down low. Nice. Oh, and a little teardrop in the lane comes off, and rebound comes down there to Shoemaker. Shoemaker, lead pass, Holler, layup, too strong. Contested by Foslin.
Great job running the floor, Scott, but you got to finish that.
Back the other way, Klimpel finds a trail in Foslin. Foslin, shot fake, gets in the paint, leans into the left and scores.
Love's going to her left. Ball fake at the three-point line, went hard to her left, thought she drew the contact, was open for the foul, but got that left-handed layup to go.
Gracie Watson will work it up the floor now. Guarded there by Addie Weigel. Ball's loose. Nice takeaway there. Ball's still loose on the floor. Foslin trying to fight for it and does. Says, get away from me. Gets it off to Klimpel.
Would you say Feisty's a nickname for her?
Klimpel leans in and scores.
Just totally cleared out that right side, Scott, and she went right down Broadway. Nobody picked her up. Used that glass to her perfection.
12-7 now. Century, 6:47 left to go opening half. Sabres with the basketball. That's Didi with it. Now gets it off to Gracie Watson. Now they go to Falcon up high. Falcon on the bounce. Crosses over, still on the bounce. Now goes Shoemaker. Shoemaker between the legs. A quick move there. Step back three on the way for the freshman. Short. And rebound to Thornton. Thornton numbers aren't there. His 2-on-4 is not going to work in most scenarios. Now they get it off to Alexa Johnson. Johnson now. Here's Addie Weigel with it. Now Thornton. Now up high they go to Klimpel. Klimpel attacks, kicks, corner. Weigel, three, too strong. Rebound, Sadie Holler gets it off to Marley Falcon.
Good minutes for Holler off the bench already.
12-7 our score. Back comes Marley Falcon, spins. Goes runner right down the lane. That one's short. Oh, nice save there by Gracie Watson, but into the hands of Olivia Klimpel. Klimpel drops it off to Addie Weigel, who walks it in the front court for Century. Weigel, dribble entry in the right wing, now goes high post. Foslin faces up, attacks, step through, nothing there. Nice baseline bounce pass there to Klimpel. Klimpel goes baseline. And they're going to say she was out of bounds. We'll go back the other way. Substitutions coming in, Chuck, for both teams.
Yeah, that was, first of all, that was great defense by Holler again, Scott. Great job of shuffling her feet, cutting off that baseline, forcing a turnover on Klimpel.
Might as well have our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report coming up. 12-7 our score, 5:19 to go, and that one's going to be out of bounds. And Century, it'll go back to the Century Patriots. Today's game brought to you in part by Northern Plains Heating and Air. There's no other choice to sue your heating and air game. The Northern Plains Heating and Air. Call Dylan today at 222-2155 to make sure your furnace is ready for the winter months ahead. New installation upgrades on all your furnace and AC needs. Again, call Dylan today at 222-2155. Foslin in the left corner. They go down low on the block to Klimpel. Faces up. Guarded there by Didi. Backs in. Now goes in the corner. Here's the left-hander out of the corner for Century. That's Lakin Johnson. Now that one rolls off into the hands of Heeb. Up the right side they go. Here's Sammy Watson. Now finds a cutting Heeb. She flips it up. Partially blocked. Foslin picks up the loose ball. Gets it off to Wellstead. Wellstead back the other way for Century. Looks down low. Now around the wheel they go. Foslin on the left wing. Foslin's going to attack. Gets in the paint. Tough shot. No good. But she drew the contact, and we're going to have a foul, and Foslin will go to the SERVPRO free throw line.
Well, it's one thing, Scott. The tendency of Foslin is to go back to her left. And if you've watched tape on her, that's what she wants to do. And hesitation right a couple times, and I knew she's going to snap back and go to her left. Legacy's got to look out for that.
Abby Foslin at the SERVPRO free throw line. First one's up and good for Abby. She's got 3. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fighter water Cleveland restoration. It's SERVPRO. 13-7, Century by 6. Make it 7 as Foslin gets them both.
Yeah, it was 7-6. Legacy took the lead after the 9-minute mark, and since then it's a 7-0 run here by the Patriots.
Patriots by 7. Here's Sammy Watson with it. Sammy looks inside. They go to Heeb. Heeb down the left side, blocked away by Foslin, and Wellstead fights for it. Ball's loose, out of bounds, and it's going to stay with the Sabres.
Yeah, you cannot put the ball on the floor in the middle of that Patriot attack. Their hands are so good. They do such a great job double teaming.
quick inbound. Falcon, left side three comes off, and Lou rebound comes into the hands of Abby Foslin, who gets it off to Wellstead. Wellstead on the bounce. Directs traffic. Works off a screen up high. Nothing there. Now Falcon guarding her. Now they go left wing to Lakin Johnson. Up high to Foslin. Looks inside to Klimple. Boy, I'll tell you what, Ava Lucas just shoved her out of there. Left side three comes off there for Lakin Johnson, and back the other way come the Sabres. Lucas down low. Here's Heeb, drop step, baseline up and good.
Oh, what a great move. First the assist by Lucas, and then the drop step to the baseline by Maya Heeb.
Nifty move there, and it's 14-9, and Century turns it over, and it'll go back to the Sabres. Tonight's game also brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. This premium barbecue sauce is perfect on anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it today at your local grocery store, Cashwise Marketplace, and Family Fare. 14-9. Century leads it, and there's a turnover. Nope, it's going to be out of bounds, and Wellstead tried to save it, but to no avail.
Well, Legacy just cannot get in the offense. There's so much ball pressure on one of the Legacy Sabre who's bringing the ball across the timeline, and they can't even get that first pass set up.
If you're going to play for Nate Wellstead, you better guard.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Century's doing right now. Lucas, almost had it taken away by Wellstead. Wellstead still fighting for it, still loose. And now Lucas, just comes over the top.
You got some feisty. I mean, Lucas, Wellstead, Foslin. I mean, you got some Tigers down there getting after it.
Oh, they did call a foul on Lucas as she came over the top there. Okay.
Her second foul. Just too aggressive on that one. You can see she's really frustrated right now, Scott.
Yeah. 14-9, good hustle there too by Kaylee Wellstead, keeping that play active, and drew the foul. Now she brings it in the front court and enters it high right side to Addie Weigel. Down low Thornton. Thornton faces up with the baseline, now backs in. Thornton gets in the paint. Now out high, they go to Weigel. Klimple was wide open, they didn't see her. Now they give it to her. She faces up, skips it right side Thornton. Thornton attacks. Thornton finger roll layup, too strong. Rebound Falcon, ascent of Legacy. Falcon up the near side on the bounce on Thornton. Watson, that's Gracie with it. Here's Heeb. Heeb inside, ball's loose. Here's Sammy Watson. High right side threes, up and good for Sammy Watson.
Sammy Watson said, hey, the odds of me dribbling it and doing something effective are not good. Let me just score up and drop the three.
And she buries it, cuts it to two at 14-12. 2:07 to go here, opening half. Alexa Johnson goes up high to Klimple. Klimple attacks, backs down. In traffic, tied up. What are we going to have?
Oh, man, I don't like that call, Scott. I mean, I thought it was almost a travel by Klimple as she kind of bullied her way inside. Coach Petrick does not like it at all.
First personal, 7th team foul.
Okay, so that was interesting.
Coach Petrick still talking about it.
He's livid.
There, he got a tee. You knew that was coming. This official, he didn't rotate. He stayed right there, and Coach Petrick gave him one last words of advice.
He's still looking at him.
Yeah. And now they're going to rotate.
Yep.
Now they finally rotate.
Yep. So now that will be
To the Sabre bench.
Klimple.
So this is first the bonus shot, Scott, because 8, or is it?
Yeah, the tee is Klimple shooting the tee first.
Why? That's crazy that Klimple would be shooting the tee. She's a 53% free throw shooter, but that's why, right?
Well, maybe not.
No, this is the tee, Scott.
This is the tee now.
This
okay.
is the tee. Yep.
All right. Well, Foslin will step in and shoot the tee.
It's a big change right here, as
yes,
it could have been a turnover for the Patriots. Instead, now they get a chance to not only get 4, but then they get the ball out of bounds, right?
Yes, they do.
This could be a 6 or 7 point play for the Patriots.
Today's game brought to you in part by Valsecre, locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. They have a full line of e-bikes that they service in their shop. Sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more. Fitness center with treadmills, elliptical recumbents. Valsecre. Foslin, baseline left, attacks, doubled, spins out of it. High left side three on the way. That one rolls off for Alexa Johnson. Wellstead the rebound, kicks it out. Weigel, right side three. That rolls out. And on the rebound is Marley Falcon. And you know what? That was give credit. That was a Jim Petrick talking to the official and getting that call right there.
Well, it was double teaming Falcon right away, and she kind of stepped in the double team, pulled away. Officials made a good call there. Second foul on Klimpel.
And a steal now by Century, and now Century throws it away. So Century turns it over, Legacy turns it over, and then Century gives it right back to him. Sadie Holler going to check in. He will sit down. 18-12 our score, minute 33 to go in this opening half here in our West Region girls matchup. Number 3 versus number 5 in the state of North Dakota. Number 2, I stand corrected. Ball poked out of bounds.
I mean, there is no free pass bringing the ball across half court. Wellstead, Johnson, you name it. Everybody is in your grill.
And the contact.
Yeah.
And here's a steal by Klimpel. She read it the whole way. Klimpel on the other end gathers. Oh, and Sadie Holler says nope.
Good hustle there.
Not tonight. Here's Alexa runner on the baseline. Oh, that's a tough shot there by Alexa Johnson.
Yeah, nice job of quickly reversing the basketball, getting it to Johnson, then her just a rip and go to the baseline with that teardrop.
20-12, Century by 8. Here's Falcon back with it. Falcon step back three. That one's wide right. Rebounded in the hands of Wellstead.
That was kind of a force. Sorry, Scott.
Yep, that's all right. Wellstead brings it all the way into the front court, and we're going to get our first suitcase violation of the night.
Watch Wellstead, Scott. She's right-handed, but she really likes to dribble the basketball with her left hand.
Yep.
It's almost like her dominant dribble hand.
45.9 to play in the opening half, as they better get it in, as I'm not sure why they weren't throwing it to Shoemaker.
Right away. Well, she maybe didn't want it.
She enters at left side. That's Dede with it. Now Shoemaker, she attacks on the right side, and the quick hands there of Wellstead takes that one away.
The freshman against the freshman.
And now, I'm guessing they've probably squared up a couple of times.
I would bet.
Wouldn't you think?
Growing up and travel ball probably, maybe even played together. Who knows?
Yep. Century can literally play for one.
Yep.
There's tenths of seconds left between the game and the shot. It's down to 8. Foslin down to 5. Wellstead, they set a pick. Wellstead, high left side 3. That one comes off right. And that's going to end the opening half of play here at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. As that'll lead us into our Jerome's Collision Center halftime show as we go to break. Let's take a look at that little teardrop by Johnson on the baseline.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good as you can find anywhere in the country. A lot of us take pride in that, and that's why we stay here and we keep doing what we do.
Trinity Health, making more possible.
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Oh, there's a great look by a couple of veteran camera operators right there as you're looking at Lynette Olson Gymnasium. And welcome to our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report. Accidents happen. It's a part of life. At Jerome's, our goal is to keep your car and your life, is to get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that forces us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule a collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car. Well, Chuck, as I mentioned during the broadcast, 74.3 for Legacy, 71.2 for Century. It's 20-12 at the break.
Yeah, the defense these two teams have thrown on each other, Scott, is extremely impressive. And, you know, that's really all you can talk about. It's defense, defense, and more defense. The offense is trying. They're moving the basketball, trying to do different things. But
I like how you say that, trying.
They are trying, you know what I mean? They're trying to reverse the basketball, trying to get the ball inside. And it just seems like the defensive strategy right now tonight, it's double team every pass, every ball, get in the face, get out and guard you as soon as the ball crosses half court, or for that matter, in a lot of instances, it's at the 20 or the free throw line on the other side in the full court press. So that's one thing both coaches have worked. They are known for the pressure, and they're surely throwing it on each team tonight.
Yeah, they certainly are, as our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report rolls on with more. We come back, Chuck, on a look at the first half numbers. All of them back with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3.
Welcome back to our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report. Century leads it at the break, 20-12 on our BNC main scoreboard. For a look at the first half individual numbers, here's Chuck.
Well, this will be short, Scott. for the Legacy Sabres. Just 3 people in the scoring column. Marley Falcon had the first 7 points for the Sabres, and that's where she ended it. She had a 3 and 2 buckets inside for her 7 points. Sammy Watson got a triple from that right wing, and then Maya Heeb got an inside look for her only bucket of the game for their 12 points. Did not attempt a free throw in the first half, did the Sabres, and they had 2 threes for the total of 12 points. For the Patriots, they had 4 in the scoring column, 6 for Abby Foslin. She had 4 free throws, was 4 for 4 from the free throw line, and also made an inside bucket, that left-handed difficult drive as she got inside. Olivia Klimpel has 3 for 4 from the free throw line and also had a bucket for her 5 first half points. Kinley Thornton had 2 field goals for 4 points. Kaylee Wellstead hit the second basket of the game, which was a 3. That's what she finished after half. And then Alexa Johnson got in the game on the scoring column with a bucket for 2 points. The Patriots are making a living at the free throw line in that first half, and literally the last probably 5 minutes as they made 7 of 8 from the charity stripe and made 1 3-pointer that first half. It was 5-0 to start the game for the Patriots before, at the 12:28 mark, Legacy finally got in the scoring column, Scott, and then actually Legacy went ahead 7-6. Then it was an 8-0 run by the Patriots where they took that lead 14-7. And then they finished it off with another 6-0 run. So Century, I guess if you want to say, had, from an offensive perspective, the last 9 minutes, they had 14 points. That was a huge offensive explosion. They're ahead 20-12 at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right. As just so you know, Brad Nisley said if he gets any phoner, he's going to come sit by us. I said, that'll be hot.
Yeah.
I said, there's no room for you with me and Charlie up here. There's no room for you up here.
We got a spot right here for you, Brad, if you're listening.
Yeah, right in the middle. That would be a good spot for him. We'll take a final timeout. We come back. Second half next, right here on the PSP Network.
At GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
I want to thank you for tuning in to our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report as we turn our attention to second half action. For First International Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at FIBT.com and also at Ryan Dealerships. The commitment and respect for their customers is as strong today as it was 50 years ago. Experience the difference when you visit one of the 5 locations of Mina Wilson or shop online at DriveRyan.com. Be sure to vote each week for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Nominees will be posted on the social media each Monday, and the winner announced on Thursday. The Player Performance of the Week is sponsored in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn about their charitable work at AggieFoundation.com. Same 5 for both clubs as we get set. Legacy will have the ball to start the second half, and controlling will be Ava Lucas for the Sabres. Hands off to Gracie Watson. Tries to find Falcon. Nice hands down low. Gather up and scores.
A great set play to start the second half, Scott. Legacy takes it out of bounds. We're going to see here on the Ryan Family Dealership replay. They take it out of bounds, dribble it to the right side, and a great backdoor cut in the overplay by Kinley Thornton, and the great finish and a potential N1 for Marley Falcon.
And she misses that one. The foul goes, as you said, the third on Kinley Thornton. And it's 2014, Century by 6 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Thornton goes baseline left, nothing there. Kicks it up high to Foslin. Foslin, suitcase violation, back the other way we go. And a turnover for Century to start the second half.
6 in the first half for the Patriots. Legacy had 10, and right there, that ball fake, but the I call it the Al Lick shuffle. Some people.
Oh, R.I.P. Al Lick.
We love him. No doubt,
R.I.P.
He was one of our favorites.
One of the best.
Yep, no question.
Here's Falcon down low, doubled up there. Now they get to Lucas. Now up high, that's Heeb with it. Heeb has it poked away by Klimpel. Gathers, now gets it off to Sammy Watson. Sammy on the bounce, turns the corner on the right wing. Nothing there. Lob down low. Falcon double up front. And that one's going to be out of bounds as Foslin knocked it out of bounds. So it'll go to stay with the Sabres. 4 to shoot. Lob into Falcon. Now back Lucas. Right side 3 on the way. That one comes off long and goes out of bounds. Then it'll go back to Century.
The Sabres really seem to be purposeful, Scott, in terms of getting Falcon on the block, too, where all 3 possessions she's been right there on that right block.
Addie Weigel will work it up the floor for Century. Low scoring affair here tonight at Lynette Olson Gymnasium as Thornton's going to back down on the block and has it taken away there by Sammy Watson. Lead pass to Lucas. Angles left side. Stops, spins, nowhere to go. Turns, fires, shot comes off. Sammy Watson, the weak side rebound. Her shot comes off. Thornton, the read on the weak side. And I believe we're going to get a foul. It's going to be a reach in on who?
That's going to be on Gracie Watson, Scott, as she reached in on that one. Boy, 2 point blank looks. You got to make those.
Number 33, Gracie Watson, first personal, first team foul.
1 team foul for both here in this opening half. Century by 6. They have the ball. Wellstead. Foslin in the left corner. Looks, surveys, nothing there. Now here's Klimpel. Klimpel jabs right. Now attempts to go right. Backs in on Falcon. Kicks it right wing. Foslin for 3. That one's short. Rebound to Marley Falcon. Klimpel, she got ripped right in the...
That schnoz is getting a workout.
Falcon's going to step into a deep 3. Bingo!
Shooters love walking into that one, Scott, as rebound by Falcon, and she comes up, and Klimpel was kind of still holding her nose and kind of threw off the defense right there, and she hit that 20-footer.
Falcon with the first 5 for Legacy, and the lead down to 3 for Century. Klimpel jabs left, now goes into the paint right. Wellstead the right corner. She shakes and bakes in the corner, now goes baseline. Here's Weigel with it. Addie gets in the paint, kicks it up high. Klimpel's going to fire high-arcing 3, and she rattles that one home.
Olivia Klimpel, not known for her 3-point prowess. As a matter of fact, that's number 1 in the season. Big shot there on the ball reversal in that right wing.
Big answer there for Klimpel. Back the other way is Lucas. She's in traffic, nowhere to go. Now Sammy Watson. No! And we're raining 3s. Nope, it's going to be a long 2 by Sammy Watson.
Must have just been her toenail on that 3-point line. Good job, inside-out pass from Lucas.
23-19, nearing the 15-minute mark. Ooh, Wellstead frees herself up, and we're going to get a blocking foul down low as Wellstead attacks the 10.
Falcon came over just a hair too late.
The Sabres, number 23, Marley Falcon,
Second personal foul on Marley, second team foul. So at the Serve Pro free throw line is Kaylee Wellstead. Free throw up and good.
Wellstead shoots 77% from the free throw line.
Checking in is Lakin Johnson. Also checking in is Tegan Schmidt. 5'3" freshman as Wellstead gets them both. They inbound it to Gracie Watson, gets it off to Marley Falcon. Marley's going to control, guarded by Foslin. Now they double her out high. Falcon in traffic now, does a nice job to Shoemaker. Now around the wheel, left corner they go. Here's Gracie Watson. Her long 2 comes off. Klimpel's going to run down the loose ball. Klimpel now reverses her dribble, looks for a trail. Finds one in Lakin Johnson. Skip pass to Johnson from Wellstead. Now Foslin down low, Klimpel. On Holler, faces up, kicks in the right corner. Wellstead sets, fires 3, bingo!
Boy, what a great job. Facing up for Klimpel, was able to take a look at where everybody was in the court and a skip pass in the corner to Kaylee Wellstead for her second 3.
28-19, Shoemaker, a little step-through move, and we're going to get a blocking foul, I believe. That will be Klimpel, and that's going to be 3 on her.
I think that's the right call, because a little kind of Euro step.
Oh, no. Sorry, Chuck.
Oh,
Tegan Schmidt got that one.
Well, that's lucky for the Patriots, because she must have came in from the opposite wing, Scott, to come down and dig down on Shoemaker as she was going to the basket.
So Shoemaker.
She had 2 different double-figure games, a 17 in that Sport Clips MVP game on Tuesday, and then had 10 points in the second game of the season.
Gets them both. 28-21. Today's game brought to you in part by Minot State University. The best way to predict your future is to create it. More than 96% of Minot State grads employed or continue education. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University, be seen, be heard, be you. Here's a tie-up. Now it's gathered there by Lakin Johnson. Run down out high by Schmidt. Teagan attacks, finds Klimpel. Klimpel attacks the baseline, blocked from the backside. Ooh, good poke out there by Tafazlin. Skip to Teagan Schmidt. Sets, fires, 3. That one's going to be short. Rebound Falcon for Legacy. She turns and heads downhill quickly. The runner in the paint's up and good for Marley Falcon.
Well, another big rebound for her, and then she just turns and burns and goes coast to coast with a teardrop in the lane.
Thornton getting ready to come in, and along with Addie Weigel. Lead down to 5 at 28-23. 13 and a half to go here in the ball game. Klimpel faces up. Now goes baseline right to Johnson. Johnson out high. Schmidt around the wheel they come. Foslin left side. Now they find Wellstead on the baseline. Wellstead backs down. Step through move. Trips up a left-handed shot. Comes off. Rebound to Holler. Tied up by Klimpel. Jump ball. And it'll stay with Century.
You know, the worst thing a 6'4" person can do.
Bring the ball down?
Bring the ball down to her knees. Just brought herself to.
What do you say? Get it up here and chin it.
Absolutely, and that's exactly what happened there. I'm sure she's going to get ahead. Just a conversation for one of the coaches right now is going to say, hey, great rebound, but get big, right?
Yep.
Keep it up high by your chin. Do not let somebody come in and rip it away.
Wellstead into Thornton, layup, the hoop, and the harm.
Well, that 5-second count running down, and a great job by Thornton. Late, just goes right down the lane. Nobody picked her up. She came up to set a pick, and the defender never got around her.
Foul went on Maya Heeb, her second. Team's third. And Thornton converts the old-fashioned way. 8-point lead now for Century. Here's a poke away by Lakin Johnson. She hits the deck. Now we're going to have another jump ball. That one's got to stay in possession of Legacy, and it does.
I think we're at about jump ball number 6, maybe. What are we going to get double figures today?
I don't know, the way it's going.
I think they had the clock the wrong side. Mr. Chuppy, get it right down there.
All right, now he's got his finger on. Now we're ready to turn it as soon as that ball gets inbounded by Lucas. Does so to Falcon in the right corner. Faces up on Thornton.
He's got a hand on him. I'm surprised they're not going to call that hand check.
Hands off Sammy Watson. Nothing on the right baseline. Goes out high to Lucas. Now Lucas on the bounce. Down the right side. Running shot. Scored and one.
I like how Lucas was finally under control on that one, Scott. She's kind of been out of control sometimes going down the lane, but came across a high pick, turned the corner, gathered herself, and had a hold, I think, on Weigel.
Lucas
was able to get that teardrop. Sorry, Scott, got a chance for an and one. Ava, just a 53% free throw shooter, so.
Both teams with 3 team fouls here in the second half, and the lead back down to 7.
Trade and one opportunities.
Yep, 31-26, 12 and a half to go here. Lakin Johnson on the left wing now. Cross court, Wellstead now to Addie Weigel. Weigel looks down low. Thornton faces up on Watson, skips it left side. Lakin Johnson left side 3 in and out. Rebound Falcon. Baseball pass in the front court to Sammy Watson. Left corner. Here's Lucas for 3. That one comes off. Weak side rebound, that's Didi. Now gets it off Falcon as Legacy regains possession with plenty of time to shoot. Falcon spins in the paint, has it poked away there, and now taken back away by Sammy Watson. Step through move, scoop shot, no good. Gets her own rebound, turns, fires, misses that one. Shot up, score it! And one as Falcon missed it, and Sammy Watson got the follow and the harm.
And after she made the shot, watch her face on this one, Scott. If you watched it long enough, she makes it and like, are you kidding me? Finally, I get a basket to go inside. And good smile, love it on that one as she just stayed with it. She's got a lot of loose basketballs today.
Well, and more importantly, that's 4 on Thornton, so she's going to have to sit down. As Sammy Watson, ooh, boy, that was wide left.
Yeah, that was,
Ooh,
she's smiling like, oh, okay, that's still talking to herself. Give her some room.
No, she's going to come out of the ball game, and Sadie Holler is going to check back in. Sport Clips will keep you looking your best. Check in online with the hairstyles today, sportclips.com. 2 locations in Bismarck, 1 in Minot. That's Sport Clips. Coming up, we'll have our Sport Clips player of the game in our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads post-game report. Klippel faces up, attacks on Holler. The runner down the right lane, side of the lane is up and good by Olivia Klippel.
Yeah, it's kind of a set play. They get one of their posts on that right wing and allow him to go one-on-one.
Poke away, quick return, layup. Wellstead got it.
Pressure at half court forces that turnover, and then right away turn it back into 2 points.
35-28. We've got a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. It'll be a full one. 11-12 to go. Century 35, Legacy 28. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Your plan, your future, your team.
This page is in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
Well, Legacy trying to climb over that 7-point mark as they trail at 35-28 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. They have the basketball. Almost a poke away, but gathered by Lucas now into the hands of Maya Heeb. Tie up, jump ball, and that's going to go to Century.
Yeah, just careless right there with the basketball. Grab the basketball and just turn right into a double team.
Not what Jim Petrick wanted coming out of that timeout that he took.
Back down and went like, oh, jeez.
Wellstead controls, dribble entry on the left wing, finds Klippel at the left elbow. Klippel attacks, spins, now finds Foslin top of the key. Abby on the bounce. Ooh, thought she had Schmidt on the baseline, threw it a little too hard and it goes out of bounds.
You know, one thing that Falcon hasn't got enough credit for is her defense, Scott, as she's guarding Abby Foslin. Foslin's averaging 12 a game. Outside of those 4 free throws, he just has 1 bucket.
Yep.
And Falcon's been guarding her most of the game.
And Falcon's going to play point guard, as she does quite often. Gets in the paint, flips one up, rolls around and goes in for Marley Falcon.
It's harder to double team her, and I think that's what Coach Wellstead's saying is, I don't care even if she's bringing across half court. I want to bring a double team up to force the basketball out of her hands.
35-30. Here's Foslin on the left baseline. Abby now gets it off to Klippel, skips it to Tegan Schmidt on the right wing. Tegan, one bounce, gets tied up, now drops it off Klippel. Klippel is going to attack on Holler. That was down on the baseline, backs in, goes up strong and scores.
Boy, just
wow, was
powered
that a power
away.
Move.
Powered away down low. Sadie Holler's got to stop that basketball, but great job by the junior Klippel.
Nice spin move. Lucas drops it off to Heeb. She can't handle it. It goes out of bounds, but it was poked out of bounds there by Century. Planning Team Financial Advisors, helping clients work toward financial freedom. Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Lob goes into Holler. Now back in the corner to Lucas. Now Lucas attacks, fires one up to no avail, and rebound to Wellstead. Wellstead, oh, then they're going to get her with a suitcase violation.
Yeah, good pressure right there. First of all by Lucas, and then Gracie Watson came over to help double team.
Sammy Watson coming back in now for Legacy. 37-30. Lob into Falcon. Free throw line. Operates. Now goes to Heeb. Heeb, tough shot off balance, comes off. Klippel the weak side rebound, and just like that,
she was mugged.
She is hammered down low, and that's going to be on Gracie Watson. And that will be number 2 on Gracie.
Watson, second personal, 4th team foul.
Klimple just having a solid basketball game again, 12 points right now.
Lincoln Johnson. And number 12 for the Sabres, Hadley Shoemaker.
And Schmidt, boy, she's quick as she ran that one, made an errant pass and ran down the loose ball. Now Schmidt attacks, kicks it left wing to Lakin Johnson. Short corner, they go Foslin. Now, nope, that's Klimple. Now skips it to Foslin. Foslin attacks, spins, turns, flips, and scores. What a pretty move that was by Abby Foslin.
They stopped her going left and a great spin back to the baseline.
Right down Broadway Falcon and missed it, but she drew the foul.
Good hustle by Marley, running the basketball, running the floor, ultimately, and then Shoemaker finding her from that wing.
So Marley Falcon will go to the Serve Pro free throw line, and she will shoot 2. That one went on Lakin Johnson, her first. Marley misses that one.
Boy, she's 83% free throw shooter on the season.
15 foul on Century. 9:06 left to play here in the ball game. Reminder the boys to follow this one. Falcon's second one is up and good.
Checking in for the Sabres, number 21, Ava Lucas.
Ava Lucas comes in. 39-31. Legacy hanging around as Century by 8. Schmidt turns, heads downhill, nothing there. Now finds Wellsted on the trail. She goes baseline. Reverse layup is up and good.
Great burst on the baseline. Hesitation and just a burst. Went to the baseline and then used the reverse layup.
Century now sends that lead to double digits. Here's Sammy Watson with it. Sammy in trouble. Wellsted. And we're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 8:35 to go. Century 41, Legacy 31. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Seek transformation. ServPro's construction program brings both vision and precision. From that very first hammer strike to the final touch of paint, our dedication remains unwavering. It's not just about remodeling. It's about legacy. In Minot and Bismarck, ServPro is your partner in transformation. We don't just build back, we elevate every space.
They get a good look at the Century huddle as Nate Wellsted quick to call timeout there as they turned Legacy over and they lead it by 10 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Might will have our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop into Spas Etc. You'll find a massive inventory and a next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room. It's Spas Etc. Here's Weigel. They go down low. Foslin faces up, goes quick, try to make a quick move to the baseline, but good D there by Maya Heeb of Legacy. They inbound it to Foslin. Now they go inside Klimple. Klimple attacks. A little jump hook is up and good. Oh, is that a pretty play?
Yeah, the first part, Scott, is strong inside, got herself great post position. And then I was watching her warm up. She loves working on that right-handed jump hook.
Here's Lucas out of the right side. That one too strong. Long rebound run down by Lucas. Taken away by Wellsted. Wellsted on the other end. Layup got it.
Great hustle by Wellsted coming in from behind and getting that steal after Lucas did a great job running down that extra, giving herself a potential extra opportunity.
45-31 as, good defense there on the baseline by Wellsted has forced Lucas to step on the baseline, and it'll go another turnover. It'll go back to Century, leading this one by 14. And Jim Petrick wants a timeout. We'll take a First International Bank and Trust timeout as well. 7:41 to go. Oh, in the ball game, Century 41, Legacy 31. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Till it happens, but when injury strikes, so will your bills.
and the turmoil and everything you'll miss out on. It's a mess, and you need someone to help it all make sense. That someone is Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride. We know the territory and the process, and we work smart and hard to get you results. It's easier to get back to normal knowing there's a team behind you. We're the ones the other side doesn't want you to call. We're on your side. We're Schweigert, Clemene, and McBride.
Well, Jim Petrick trying to do anything he can as his team finds himself down 14 with 7:41 to go. As Wellstead will work it up the floor now for Century. Now gets it in the front court to Addie Weigel. Now Wellstead gets it back. They set the offense.
Set the trap on defense.
Zone now for Legacy. Short corner they go to Klimpel. Klimpel, and they turn it over into the hands of Marley Falcon. Up the near side they go to Gracie Watson. Gracie attacks, step through, falling down, and she is going to be bumped. And she will go to the Serpro free throw line. Kaylee Wellstead gets called for the harm, and that'll be her second.
Good call switching up the defense after that timeout by Coach Petrick. A little trap action. You get the ball in that short corner, and you got to get rid of it right away because that double team forced that turnover.
On the line for the Sabres, number 33.
First one by Gracie Watson is no good.
Shooting just 41% in the season, averaging 6 points, 8 rebounds. That's in the top 10. Yee.
Oh, boy. Missed them both. Somebody may have opened the door on that south end, and back comes Century, leading by 14. Nice pass in the high post to Fosland, skips to the left wing. Lakin Johnson sets, fires, bingo!
You get the ball to the free throw line, Scott, and great things happen. Fosland finds the lefty Lakin Johnson for a triple in that right wing.
48-31. Falcon attacks, goes to the right baseline, leans in, tough shot, short, rebound to Wellstead. Gets it off to Fosland. Fosland, has it poked away. Good D there by Gracie Watson. Shoemaker, now she throws it away into the hands of Wellstead. Wellstead's going to attack. Kicks it in the left corner. Johnson one more time. Heat check too strong. Shoemaker with a rebound, runs it in the front court. Angles left side now for the Sabres. On a bounce, and that's poked away. Here's a lead pass. Fosland, can she run it down? And, she does. And Addie Weigel, right place, right time. And she misses it, but she's going to be fouled, and it's going Century's way right now.
Yeah, when it's going good, it's going good. And right now the Patriots can do no wrong. The lead was cut to 3, Scott, at 31-28.
Yep.
And that's just been a 17-3 barrage.
Addie Weigel gets her first point of the night, makes it 49-31.
The difference to me, Scott, is Century has so many people that can score. Wellstead with 14, Thornton with 7, 8 for Fosland. Sorry, Scott.
It's all right. Klimpel the rebound, gets her own rebound again, ball's loose, gets it in. We're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout, as you were saying, Chuck, as we go to break.
No, there's just so many girls that can score for Century right now, and that's where Legacy's having trouble, is it's just Falcon. They've got to get some other offensive support.
6:09 to go. Century by 18. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
Engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
Well, we'll see what Nate Wilson sets up. I don't know what they got going on over here now.
Well, they tried to get Sammy Watson in the game. I'm not sure what the situation is. She's had to sit back down, and Gracie went in the game.
All right, so here we go as Wellstead will trigger it, and they find Klimple. Klimple in the paint, little jump hook, fall away, comes off, rebound Falcon to Lucas. And Lucas will work it up the floor. Now Watson. Now they come near side. That's Dede with it. Dede on the bounce. Now they go baseline to Sam. Nope, that is Maya Heeb. Now Heeb gets it back from Lucas. Heeb stepped through, blocked out of bounds there by Fosland.
Well, look at just how the Patriots are extending that defense. I mean, they are outside the three-point line. They are in your face.
They certainly are. Lob into Falcon, and just like that, she's doubled up. Oh, they're going to get Klimple with a foul.
It's like, hey, you want to check my nose? I've got two huge
look at
shots on the schnoz, and you're going to give me a call for
You're going to do this to me? How about this? I'm going to you see this? I'm going to need a face mask next time I come out and play. That's her third.
Yeah.
Klimple, that's a 17 foul on Century. And at the Serve Pro free throw line is Maya Heeb.
She's had a quiet game. We talked about her in the pregame, averaging 10 points, 5 rebounds, almost 3 assists, but just 3 points tonight.
And she gets them both.
SABERS number 22, Marissa Merkel.
Merkel back into the ball game. She was in there earlier and picked up a couple quick fouls and hasn't been back, but now she checks in at the 5:35 mark. Fosland breaks the pressure and says, "Get away from me." Would you please?
Yeah.
Lakin Johnson. Now here's Wellstead. Fosland. Fosland attacks, backs down. Oh, nice pass, layup, Klimple, good.
And what recognizing it, kind of threw her open even as a great backdoor cut for Klimple and a perfect bounce pass in the pocket for Klimple.
On the other end, shot is missed, but we're going to have a foul, and that one's going to go against Klimple again, and that will be 4 on Olivia. Let's take a look, Chuck, on that Ryan Family Dealership on that play there.
Yeah, I love it here. Just goes up. Watch her one out to the three-point line, then just hard cut inside behind the defense, and what a find by Fosland.
Free throw is up and good there for Marissa Merkel.
She's off to Schneid. Got a point now.
8th team foul on Century. As Merkel gets them both.
First half, just 12 points for Legacy, 23 the second half, but when you got 31 for the Patriots, it's not
here's
enough.
A steal by Gracie Watson in the backcourt. Now Heeb on the right side, blocked out of bounds there by Wellstead. Good defense there by Wellstead.
She recovers so well.
Yes, she does. Yeah, and Jim Petrick had to do that as they were near the 5-second count. 4:55 to go, 51-35, Century back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Want our dog to fetch it.
Drop it.
And drop it. We want to fix it ourselves. And actually fix it. We want to order the market price lobster. And know the market price of the lobster.
How much is... Whatever the market says.
Sadly, we can't have it all. Except at Sport Clips, where we check in with the pros in men's hair and totally check out with pure, uninterrupted relaxation. Sport Clips. It's a game changer.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
.455 to go, 51-35, Century. Legacy has the ball. Falcon triggers in, out high to Gracie Watson. Now to Lucas on the left wing and through her hands and out of bounds, and Jim Petrick Leans back, puts his head.
The
puts
two
his
hands
on
over
his
the head. Yes. You got to be kidding me. Another turnover. It's 18. We talked about the pressure, and boy, Legacy has not handled it.
Klippel attacks, turns, flips one up and scores. Oh boy, is she having a night.
Yeah, it just went right at Marley Falcon. Fade away. She's got it all tonight.
Ooh, nice reverse layup there by Gracie Watson as we take a look at that as we go to break here on our Ryan Family Leadership replay.
That's a good one. Hesitation, behind the backboard, reverse layup.
4:34 to play, nifty move there. Back after this time out on the PSP Network.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese, it has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Scotty, you got to. Oh, sorry. I was going to tell you, you got to teach Jordan the PA. You're the professional, big fella.
Yeah, well. I think I'm probably one of the only guys in the country that ever got tweeted about on playing this one in Cotton Eye Joe. Oh, here's Weigel out of the left corner for three. Bingo.
And what a find by Kaylee Wellstead. Give her an assist, and great job setting her feet for Addie Weigel and hitting a triple.
And here's a steal by Wellstead. Klippel, Foslin, bounce, shot, no good. Ball's loose, still loose. Thornton comes out of there with it. Here's Weigel. Nate Wellstead says back it out, spread it out. Here's Thornton, top of the key.
She said a lot tonight with 4 fouls.
Yep, now Klippel. Now they go to Thornton in the right wing. Up high they go Wellstead. Wellstead on the bounce. Screen by Thornton, to no avail. Here's Thornton now. Thornton attacks. Kicks corner. Foslin, 3 on the way. That one rolls off. Klippel the weak side rebound. And give him a fresh shot clock.
All 7 coaches on the bench stood up, including Coach Wellstead's son. Back her out.
Thornton now surveys. Foslin. Here's Wellstead. Kaylee on the bounce. Now goes in the corner. Klippel. Klippel's going to attack. Klippel, the runner, flips it up. No good. Rebound Falcon. And back comes Legacy with 2:59 to go in the ball game. Hands off to Lucas. Lucas hounded by Wellstead. Yep, and they're going to get Kaylee on the reach in there, and that'll be number 3 on Kaylee Wellstead.
Third personal, 9th team foul.
So to the SERPRO free throw line will go Ava Lucas, as that's the 9th team foul. Checking back in is Addie Dede for Legacy. 56-37.
This
Lucas.
is high water mark, Scott. 19 points is the largest lead of the night. Was, I should say.
Lucas sets and delivers, gets the first one. She's got 4 in a ball game, all coming in the second half for Legacy. Second one, that one's up and good too.
Falcon leads the team with 17. Nobody else anywhere near it. The 5 points is the next. Oh, excuse me. Sammy Watson has 7.
Shoemaker back in the ball game now. 56-39, 2:47 left to go. Here's Addie Weigel with it now between the rings. Here's Thornton. Wellstead. Foslin. Foslin gets a screen. Now turns the corner. Ooh, runs right into.
It's going to be a travel, yep. There's a lot of
Boy,
nose problems tonight. We should have a plastic surgeon as our spotlight sponsor of the game. She's okay. She's like, I got her the nose too. How about you, Olivia? Let's
Did you see?
Let's compare noses.
Did she look at Addie Weigel after she got done doing it? She goes, "Did I travel?"
Just everybody stopped and she just kind of took a mini step.
2:23 Left to go here on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Sorry, Chuck.
No, it's all right. I just said they're checking out. The coaches were checking out her beak.
Oh, nice reverse. Oh, that one comes off there for Merkel. Rebound on the weak side, Gracie Watson, as she works hard on the weak side for Legacy. And she's going to go to the Serve Pro free throw line.
First, the block by Klimpel, and then the good dig in underneath by Addie Weigel, or excuse me, Lakin Johnson. She thought she got away with one, but officials said nope. Did you know that Lakin Johnson's favorite color is pink, Scott? It's a true statement.
What? Why am I not surprised that came out of your mouth? I just don't know why. I'm thinking of all things that I could have possibly said that you would have said tonight. Pink was not going to get somewhere mixed into the broadcast, but it did. So
I love how the booster clubs, they talk about these kids and, give them a lot of information on these kids. Colors, schools, favorite things. Great spotlight. Helps us out from a color perspective.
Yeah, you're like a New York Times reporter. Here's Wellstead from the left side for three, and she buries it.
Freshman, she's so good. Squares up, buries a long three.
Merkel on the other end. Oh, missed the runner. Shoemaker the board. She throws one up. That one's no good. Lucas can't make it. Klimpel fighting. She can't hang on. It goes out of bounds. It'll stay with Legacy.
She'll get a rebound, but she'll also get a turnover.
Minute 33 to go. Century by 19. They lob it in to Merkel. Long three by Falcon. Ooh, Falcon.
Really long.
From the North Walmart, buries it.
Wow, that was 26 feet,
See
Scotty,
if we got
right?
that on our Ryan Family Leadership replays. We go to break. Oh, my, look at that.
Just inside the 28-foot line.
59-43, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Well, at a minute 27, we'll have our planning team financial advisors. Shots Crossroads postgame report coming up. As both teams break the huddle.
This is going to take every bit of agility I have to get down there, big fella. Hey, just FYI, if I happen to fall down.
Oh, good. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Century turns it over. Good luck. Talk to you when you get down there.
All right.
Here's Lucas back with it. Finds Shoemaker. She saves it. And Merkel runs it down. Gets it off to Falcon. Falcon on the now. She loses it. Merkel. Now here's Shoemaker. Step back. Fires for three. Short. Rebound to Merkel. Merkel, and she can't hang on into the hands of Lucas. Lucas backs in. And Klimpel swatted at that one, and that's going to be 5 on Olivia Klimpel.
From the Patriots, number 23, Olivia Klimpel, 5th personal.
She's going to foul out with 18 points here tonight for Nate Wellstead and the Century Patriots.
SABERS, number 21, Ava Lucas.
So Ava Lucas will toe the Serve Pro free throw line. Boy, this place is jammed. Free throw by Ava rolls off. And she will have one more. Ava gets that one. 50.4 to go. Century by 15. Legacy still applying pressure, and they turn him over. Lucas attacks, ball blocked away by Wellstead, and then Wellstead got caught the second time with her hand in the cookie jar there. That'll be 4 on Wellstead. So Lucas right back to the Serve Pro free throw line. She's making a living there. As she gets that one, makes it 59-45.
Checking in for the Sabres, number 22, Marissa Merkel.
Some both makes it 59-46. Pressure still being applied. 40 seconds to play. Thornton, Wellstead, Johnson. Poke away by Lucas. Ball now Legacy turns it over. Lucas hounding Foslin, and then she's going to get called for a foul. Legacy not giving up here. 6-team foul only, so with 27.4, Central inbound, and they do. And I think now Jim Petrick has said, back off, ladies, and Century might just be able to bounce this one out, which I'm guessing they probably will as the shot clock is off. And that's exactly what they are going to do. And the Century Patriots are going to win this one here tonight, and they will remain undefeated as they are going to defeat the Legacy Sabres by a score of 59-46, as that will take us into our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame report. Chuck has made his way down to the playing floor. Get to talk with and we now are officially in our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame report, as I believe Chuck has Nate Wilson. Let's go down on the floor. Chuck, take it away.
Thanks, Scott. Hey, what a defensive battle. I mean, 20-12. They didn't score for the first 4 minutes of the game or 5 minutes of the game, Coach. What's your defensive strategy coming into this game?
You know, we just match up and we tell our girls you got to do a really good job staying in front of your girl. We did that the first few minutes, you know, and then I thought both teams really got tired. Legacy really guarded us well that first half, too.
They did, and I mean, bottom line is, it looked like you were double teaming everybody, and as soon as the ball crossed half court, I mean, they couldn't even get it across half court easy.
You know, we're just telling our girls you got to look at, like, matchups. When they got a lot big height on us, we got to go give some help. So our girls are rotating and making plays.
You know, one thing I liked about your team is they're tenacious. I mean, if there's a ball on the floor, your girls are diving. I mean, as a coach, you got to love that intensity.
Yeah, definitely, but we got to learn to do that the whole game. I think we dropped off a little bit. You know, we got tired. We got to realize that you got to do that for 3 nights if you want to win anything. So we got to keep getting in shape and getting tougher.
You know, the key for your team, too, is you got a lot of people coming off the bench. It's not just 1 or 2 scores, and sometimes I think for Legacy they get in trouble because they have just maybe 1 score. Tonight you spread the ball, got a couple girls in double figures. You shared the basketball and offense.
You know, second half that was our emphasis, is get the ball in, to kick it out, share the ball. We did a great job kicking it to the backside, and we had multiple girls hit shots. So
it's a great win, Coach. Congratulations. Great start to the season. All right, Olivia. Great game tonight. First thing I got to ask you about is, how's the nose, man? You took 2 huge hits in the schnoz tonight.
Oh, it's good. I mean, you just got to power through it.
Yeah, and for you love the contact. Talk to me about that. It seems like, you know, you're a little undersized, right? 5'10"-ish and that, but you love your inside. You're constantly offensive rebounds, defensive rebounds. Talk to me about that, how you love the contact.
I mean, we just always, like, do it in practice. It's kind of like emphasize, just, like, get in there and just everyone should get rebounds, and that's kind of what we go off of, too. Like, defense, we're always up on defense, too.
Okay. The 3-point shot tonight. Haven't hit one this year. You got the ball reverts to you, and you drained the 3. That's big.
Yeah, I know. I was kind of excited.
I love your smile, and for you tonight, one thing we talked pregame about is how you've increased your offensive performance this year. What is it that you did in the offseason to put you in a position to score more?
I mean, just in the off season, like in the summer, we're always in the gym with like our team and our basketball, and it's just knowing that they have confidence in me to get the ball and score is just, it's a lot.
How fun is it to play with these girls? It seems like you guys you're battling, you're on the floor, but you're always smiling. Seems like you're having fun.
I mean, it's really fun. We're a tight-knit group, and I just know like the next one to me is just gonna get the ball if it's loose. Like, it's really fun to play with everyone.
It's a big win. Congratulations. Great job.
Thank you.
All right, Scott, back to you.
All right, Chuck Claremont, great job as our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by is proudly brought to you by At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
8 gallons of homemade ranch dressing every day, so you can smother your dinner salad with it, dip those crispy golden French fries in it, and dunk your breaded chicken strips. You can even cover your... Wait, no. You can't put ranch on steak. Or can you? Shots Crossroads. Don't forget the ranch.
Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisor Shots Crossroads postgame report. Century wins at 59-46. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial planner, planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisor is here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit us online at planningteam.com. Shots Crossroads get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. And for a look at the final individual numbers, here's Chuck.
Thanks, Scotty. For the Sabres, 7 in the scoring column, 20 for Marley Falcon as she led him. 7 in the first half. Whoa, fumble.
Whoopsie.
7 in the first half, 13 in the second. She had 3 threes tonight as she wasn't quite at her average of 25. For Ava Lucas, she had 7 points, 5 free throws for her, just 1 field goal. 7 as well for Sammy Watson, 4 points for Maya Heeb, 4 points for Gracie Watson as well, and then a bucket for Hadley Shoemaker for their total of 46. They were 12 of 17 from the free throw line, all those in the second half, mind you, and had 4 threes for the Sabres. For the Century Patriots, 3 in double figures tonight, led by the 17 of the freshman Kaylee Wellstead. 3 points at halftime, exploded for 14 in that second half. 16 for Olivia Klimpel. She was solid. Probably had a double-double, Scott. Probably had 10 rebounds, or surely very close to that tonight. Just played consistent throughout. And then 10 for Abby Foslin, 7 for Kinley Thornton. She battled foul trouble all night with 4 personal fouls. 4 points for Addie Weigel, 3 for Lakin Johnson, a triple late in the game, and then 1 solo field goal for Alexa Johnson for her 2 points. Their total of 59. They were 11 of 13 from the free throw line, and they made 5 threes, 4 of those in the second half. Patriots led 20-12 at the break. That lead was still 8 midway through the second half at 39-31, and then they outscored the Sabres 20-15 down the stretch in the last 9 minutes to move to 7-0 with a 59-46 victory.
Chuck, a couple more things we got to do. Let's got to give out our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring a spa to your home. Stop in the Spas Etc. You'll find a massive inventory, the next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room at Spas Etc. Well, Chuck, that move of the game brought to you by Spas Etc. Well, yeah. I thought this was a nifty move here by Abby Foslin.
It was a great move. She went hard to her left, and then a great jump stop and went right back, wheeled to her right, and then an underhand finish. Nice hard move there. Jump stop, keeps that left pivot foot underneath the armpit of the defender and gets the English to go.
And one more thing to do, we got to give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game. Sport Clips brings you the MVP of this matchup. Sport Clips is the home of the MVP haircut experience. Nothing comes close to make you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips, and that Sport Clips game MVP is Chuck. Well, you see it right here.
Absolutely, Olivia Klimpel, she did it all. Inside and outside with the triple as she was smiling. She knew that was coming, and this was a great move for hers inside. Here's a great backdoor feed as a dribble by Foslin. She gets stopped, and a great bounce pass, and finish by our Sport Clips MVP of the game, Olivia Klimpel. 16 points, multiple rebounds, couple hard hits to the nose. She did it all tonight for the Century Patriots.
One more to go here. We'll come back and set you up after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Being in business for over 25 years, we've learned a lot about why local matters. Unlike those guys, we take pride in our work and back our tires with our Plus Plan guarantee to get the most out of your tire's lifespan.
Are the tires the same size on all the sides?
We strive to provide great value to our guests and lowest prices guaranteed.
That's not good.
Stop at a trusted tire and auto and get a set of tires from people you know and trust, and will even match those guys.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
Ready. We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Blue Canyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
We started with small beginnings. And just like the visionary entrepreneurs we serve, we turned an idea into reality. Today, we give you the power to grow your ideas by building meaningful relationships in the communities we serve. Because it's the same place we started.
Welcome back to Leonard Olson Gymnasium and our Valvoline and Oil Change pregame show. Locally owned oil change headquarters. They're 25 years of the Lundins, taking care of your people. Taking care of people, local actually matters. Not to mention this oil change is a stay-in-your-car drive-through oil change that is typically performed in 15 minutes or less. Find them in Minot and Bismarck. It's Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Chuck, we turn our attention to the boys now. Century coming in ranked number 1, undefeated at 7-0, 4-0 in the conference. And they go up against Jason Horner and the Legacy Sabres, 4-3, 2-2 in the conference. Legacy coming off a tough loss to Dickinson, but Chuck, they put up a lot of points in that loss to the Dickinson Midgets, or the Mavericks, I'm sorry.
Yeah, one thing that Legacy can do is they can score, Scott, is they've scored over 70 points every game this year, but the problem with them is it's the defense. Bismarck High dropped 109 on them, and Dickinson scored 90 on them. Those are 2 of their losses in the season, and West Fargo scored 84, so defensively is going to be the key tonight for the Sabres. They're playing well. They got a lot of good chess pieces, let's just say, but they need more help, and I got a feeling that's what Coach Horner is going to do tonight. He's going to try to find some more people tonight, because he, like the first half against Bismarck High, they were okay till they got tired. Same thing against Dickinson, so I feel like tonight he's going to use it one of a game to say, who else can step up before some of our, main 3 guys?
And that's what you do in the first half of the season. You try to find someone that's going to be there to give you the minutes, to give you the time when that time is needed at the end of the year. Now you turn your attention, Chuck, Century Patriots. Well, they just keep things rolling and rolling. We saw them against Dickinson, maybe struggled a little bit, able to win that game, but Century, again, number 1 in the state for certainly obvious reasons.
Yeah, the beauty of that is when you struggle and you still win 71-64 and you hold a team to Dickinson down who's averaging, I think, the most points in the West region, and you hold them to 64. So that's one thing Coach Mattern hangs his hat on. He says, hey, there's going to be nights where we're not scoring the ball well, we're not making shots, we're not doing the things we need to be offensively, but we're going to hang our hat on the defensive side of the floor, and that's what they did against Dickinson, that's what they did earlier against Jamestown Wilson. I mean, they're only giving up 47 points a game. That's ridiculous for the Patriots, and that's what Century's going to do. Not only are they going to spread the floor, yes, they got some guys that can score, and Nisley and Kinnebrew and Kramer, and we're obviously forgetting Gibby Kinnebrew. But what I like about Century is they have developed some depth, Scott. They've got some guys they're bringing off the bench, and in Spears and Xavier Haroldstead, Raylan Aldinger, Vogelwitty. So they got some guys. They've already developed that 7th, 8th, 9th guy, and that's a piece of why it makes Century, they're so difficult to guard and to beat with the depth they have.
And there you see that recent Class AA boys poll, Century at 1, followed by Bismarck High, Horace, Davies, Dickinson, and Legacy in there receiving votes for in the most recent Class AA poll. And Chuck, let's take a look here. You talk about guys that can score the basketball. Well, there you see Gibson Kinnebrew. We'll see him tonight. Jonathan Rubidoux. So a couple of guys in the top 10 in scoring in the state of North Dakota.
Yeah, and we talked about that. We talked about guys that are going to get scoring, and they can do it all different ways. Rubidoux, he's 6'8", but he can score inside. He can score outside, making 14 threes already. He rebounds the basketball, and same thing for the Patriots. They got 3 guys in scoring double figures, 2 of them in the top 10 in the West region. Then Nisley comes in at 14 points. So that's the beauty, and we said that one of the strengths of the Patriots. And then they got other guys coming off the bench, or even, Haroldstead and Aldinger coming off the bench. They're averaging 6.5 a game, and that's what you need to have. You need that depth, but it starts with guys like Kinnebrew and starts with guys like Camden Kramer.
Yeah, and then take one last look. There's your statewide boys AA standings. As you see the WDA, Century and Bismarck up top, Mandan, Dickinson, Minot right behind them, and then Legacy and St. Mary's. And then on the eastern side there you see Horace and Davies holding court over there, West Fargo, Red River. So certainly it's going to be a battle like it is each and every year.
Well, we keep looking. There's some games that are circled this year by a lot of people that are watching these games, and it's 123-26 and 224-26, and that's the Patriots and the Demons. Fortunately, I get to do the first Bismarck High game. The second one, I have to step out of conference. I don't think that's going to work. So those are going to be some battles. But, hey, this one, Mandan, Minot, I mean, there's a lot of great teams in the West region, Scott, as evidenced by you saw those records and you saw how the West region teams were in the top 5. And a lot of good basketball left to be played. I know neither team, they're not even panicking. Both teams and coaches recognize, hey, it's the first week in January.
Yes, that's
Talk
exactly
to me
right.
in March.
Chuck, let's take a look at our Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game tonight. First of all, for the visitors, the Legacy Sabres.
Yeah, you take a look at the Sabres. It stops on D. One of the pieces for the Sabres is we talked about the games against Bismarck High and against Dickinson. They couldn't get the stops when they needed to down the stretch. Down the stretch for Dickinson, and then in that first half when it turned into a close basketball game, turned into a blowout. So they got to get some stops on D. That's one of the keys to the game. Our Northern Plains Plumbing and Heating and Air is keys to the game for the Sabres.
And how about the Century Patriots?
Yeah, we talk about run stoppers, and that's what the Patriots got to do. The Sabres make their runs, right? They do it time and time again. The games we've watched them is where they'll get behind, they'll come back on a run, and they'll have some 10, 12 points in a row. Patriots got to stop that. They can't let the Sabres get any runs. They got to be able to. They can't let the Patriot get the runs, right? They got to come in and they got to stop that and keep them to consistent defense throughout the entire game.
Those are your Northern Plains Heating and Air keys to the game. New installation upgrades, all your furnace and AC needs. Call Dylan today at 222-2155. Starting lineups are being introduced on the floor. First of all, for the Legacy Sabres, they'll go like this. At one guard will be Braxton Ruff, 5'10" and a senior. And the other guard will be Micaiah Berryhill, 6 foot and a senior. At 1 4 will be Brody Weigel, 6'1" and a senior. And Jack Juleson, 6'2" and a senior. And in the middle, Jonathan Rubidoux, 6'8" and a senior. And their head coach in his 11th year is Jason Horner. For the Century Patriots, they'll go like this. At one guard will be Camden Kramer. He's 6 foot and a senior. At the other guard will be Garrett Nisley. He's 6'4" and a senior. At one forward will be Xavier Haroldstead. He's 6'4" and a senior. The other forward will be Gibby Kinnebrew, 6'4" and a junior. And in the middle will be Joey Kralik for 6'4" and a senior. It'll be Haroldstead, Kinnebrew, Nisley, Kramer, and Kralik for the Century Patriots. and Ruff, Weigel, Juleson, Rubidoux, and Berryhill for the Sabres. Century coached by Darren Mattern in his 17th year. I want to thank you for tuning in to our Valvoline Instant Oil Change pregame show, and we are ready for more basketball here from Leonard Olson Gymnasium.
Assisted by Doug Swenson, Mike Homer, Kai Saylor, and Drake Matter.
As the Century student section in full force, Legacy in the road blacks, trimmed in Vegas gold. They got the Jordans on. Gotta love those uniforms.
Xavier getting the start tonight. Oh, he's got her combed out tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah, Xavier's got her combed out tonight. So
looking good.
Here we go as Kidabrew will go up against Rubidoux, and we are ready for basketball.
Boy, it is packed.
Yes, it is. Tip is controlled by Nisley. He runs it down to the backcourt. He will bring it the other way, and Century goes up against the Sabres and man-to-man defense for Legacy. Kramer entry on the left side. Now Harrelstead high post, looks, turns, fires, and scores.
Great job getting it inside, and he elevates over the top of the defense to get the first bucket of the game for the Patriots.
Back with it comes Berryhill for the Sabres. Backs his way inside and now goes out high. Rubidoux guarded by Kralik, the left-hander, now hands off Braxton Ruff. Ruff goes baseline, kicks in the corner. Berryhill fires three, short, rebound Harrelstead. He hands off to Kramer, and back come the Pats. Here's Xavier, drops it down low. Kralik works his way in. Errant pass, taken away, and nicely takes it back. Nisley back out Harrelstead. Here's Kinneroo, high left side, three, bingo!
Nice recognition by Nisley as he got stopped inside, pass it out to Harrelstead, and a great extra pass over to Kinneroo for a triple.
5-0, Pats lead at 6, just underway here, opening half of play. Back with it is Brody Weigel. Weigel drops it off to Ruff. Ruff dribbles it down the right side, and it goes right wing to Berryhill. Now back to Ruff, backs out between the rings and sets it up. Here's Juleson. Juleson attacks. Juleson and taken away by Kramer. Kramer comes back the other way. Juleson reaches in. Now he leaves it for Harrelstead. Right place, right time with Xavier. Nisley goes baseline right. Nisley, hard bounce, left corner three. Kramer rises up, in and out. Rebound to Juleson of the Sabres. Jack Ingles near side now, attacks the 10 on Nisley. Kicks in the corner, taken away there. Kinnerbrew, but is knocked into the hands of Kramer. Kramer goes the other way on Ruber. Nice wraparound pass, layup, good.
Boy, great recognition right there by Kramer as he attacked the big fella Rubidoux, and a wraparound pass to Kralik for the finish.
Kralik finishes, and Century's on a roll as they lead 7-2 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Ruff trying to find Rubidoux, cutting down low, knocked out of bounds by Harrelstead. Substitutions coming in. Josh Link comes in, Weston Kraft comes in, and Brody Shepard comes in for Legacy.
Kraft a sophomore, Shepard a junior, Link's a sophomore.
Weigel will trigger it inbounds. He goes out high to Kraft. Now to Link. Link on the bounce, gets a high screen from Rubidoux. Rubidoux gets it back. Rubidoux attacks, hangs, and he's going to be fouled on the drive there by Gibby Kinnerbrew, and Rubidoux will go to the third pro free throw line and shoot two.
Gibby had a poster ready for the block on that one, I think, and great job, as you mentioned, hanging in the air for the big fella.
Yeah, and Rubidoux, that one rolls off.
Johnny Rubidoux. 77% free throw shooter.
Left-hander sets and fires, and he got that one, and Legacy breaks the ice. It's 7-1 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Camden Kramer brings it back into the front court, gets a screen from Kralik, attacks downhill. Ooh, nice shot fake, the flyby by Rubidoux, turns and fires this Camden Kramer.
Yeah, you had the reverse thrusters right there, and the jump stop as Rubidoux goes right by him in a fadeaway for Kramer.
On the bounce is Josh Link. He gets it off to Weston Kraft. Now back to Weigel out of the corner. Here's Link, fires for three, too strong. Nisley rips it out of the air for Century. Hounded down low, turns and brings it downhill, does Garrett. Garrett, step back, rises, three, that one comes off. Harrelstead, the weak side rebound. Xavier steps, fall away, off the window and scores it.
So strong inside on that one. Harrelstead uses that athletic ability, goes up, rips down the rebound, and makes the putback.
11-1, Century by 10. Weigel hounded by Harrelstead. Weigel gets downhill, finger roll, layup. Pretty move there by Brody Weigel.
Right by the defense, and we call that one a right down Broadway for the finger roll.
11-3. Back comes Kramer. Kramer down the left side. Kramer, the running left-handed shot, no good. Rubidoux rips it out of there. Big fella's going to play point guard. Now gets it into the front court, trying to give it to somebody. Tried to get it to Weigel. Errant pass there. And Century with the turnover. And they come into the front court. Here's Gibson Kinnebrew on the left wing. Kinnebrew guarded by Link, goes baseline, gets doubled up. Now here's Nisley with it. Skips it right wing to Haroldstead. Now Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew attacks, rises, a little teardrop, comes off. Kralik the rebound, the turn, the fall back. That one's in and out. Nisley the putback up and good.
It's relentless on the board. Coach Horner wanted a push from behind on Nisley, but give him credit for going right to the basket and getting that putback.
13-3, Century by 10. Back with it comes Brody Weigel for the Sabres. And they're going to get Rubidoux on the push-off as Haroldstead hounding him as Rubidoux will get his first team foul.
But Coach Horner's about ready to explode on that one. He doesn't get a call on one side, and then you get a push-off on the other side.
13-3 our score as it's electric in here right now.
Cooper Johnson, the sophomore, checks in now.
Yep, Cooper Johnson in the ball game.
His father is one of the assistant coaches on the girls' side for the Patriots.
And he will have the task of guarding Xavier Haroldstead. Here's Kralik. He turns, faces up, now puts it on the bounce. Back to Nisley, top of the key. Nisley attacks, step back, left elbow, nothing there. Kinnebrew between the legs, drops it short corner to Nisley. Nisley works down low, hounded by Juleson, skip right wing. Haroldstead three, no good. Nisley keeps it alive. Garrett works in the left block, turns, and contested there. Yeah, that was good defense by Jack Juleson as Berryhill comes back in.
That was great defense. Juleson, what a great athlete he is. Football all-stater going on. He signed at MSUM.
And we're going to have a First International Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 13:31 to go, opening half. Century 13, Legacy 3. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
There's pages in a history book, a time gone by. But even in this modern world, there are new frontiers to conquer. Whether you're tending the land to grow a better tomorrow or growing a business for new opportunities, the work you do powers the world. Exploring the frontier means stepping forward, shaping the future for yourself and for those around you. First International Bank and Trust, helping you live first, one step at a time.
At BNC National Bank, your life is busy. We'll make manage your money easy with locations in North Dakota and Arizona. Visit BNC Bank online, bnc.bank. Ami Spears checks in, as well as Braylon Aldinger for Century. Also in the ball game there. Ball goes out of bounds. That is, who's number 11 for Legacy, Chuck? Aiden Schmidt.
Yep.
Don't have him on a score sheet, but we'll get him on there. He's in the ball game as well. Here's Camden Kramer as Legacy turned it over. He's guarded, Kinnebrew's guarded by Cooper Johnson. And Kinnebrew loses it, goes out of bounds. It's going to go back to Century. Good D there by Cooper Johnson.
Yeah, Aiden Schmidt, a 5'11 junior.
Okay, so we'll put him down here.
5'11, 11th year in high school, and number 11. 11s are wild for Aiden.
Berryhill controls now for Legacy. He hands it off to Weston Kraft. Kraft gets a screen up high. Now gets it off to Aiden Schmidt. Schmidt now to Kraft. Kraft attacks, now back to Schmidt, out high Berryhill. 10 to shoot. Micaiah, he's going to step into a high right side three, rolls off. Nisley the weak side rebound. Darren Benner says go. Nisley behind the back. Nisley down Broadway, leans in, tough shot. It'll be a blocking foul. And Nisley will shoot two as they're going to get Cooper Johnson on the block.
That's a close one. Cooper just quite not set. It kind of was looking away, and when he looked back to see where the ball was, here come Nisley right down the lane.
Nisley at the Serve Pro free throw line. Today's game brought to you in part by Planet Pizza, the best pizza on the planet. It's Planet Pizza. They've been around for over 25 years. They have the largest laser tag playground in the region, a giant lunch buffet, and they deliver. Call now, 701-852-1700. As Ruff comes back in, Weigel comes back in for Legacy. Nisley makes them both.
See Nisley, sister Logan, maybe watching down in Nebraska. I think they got a victory last night.
Yep. His dad said this time last night he was down in Lincoln.
Okay.
Johnson attacks on Nisley. Nowhere to go. Out high, Weigel. Weigel catch, fire, 3, too strong, and rebound comes down to Nisley. Nisley back the other way. Bounce pass on the baseline. Aldinger up high. Kramer high arcing 3, too strong. Rebound comes long to Braxton Ruff. He turns. Numbers aren't there. Now Berryhill on the right wing. Berryhill spins off out of control. Here's Ruff, right wing 3. That one's up and good for Braxton Ruff.
Yeah, that was a great possession right there for Legacy. 4 different Sabres touched the basketball and an extra pass for a triple.
15-6. And then we're going to get a foul.
Fouls on Ruff, first personal, third team foul.
Ruff, that's going to be his first personal. That's a third team foul. Century got, they only got 1. Okay,
yep.
Never mind. Aldinger will be the trigger man on the sideline for Century. Gets it into Ami Spears, now back to Aldinger. Now he skips it left wing, Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew goes baseline. That one's short-armed it. Aldinger right place, right time. Nisley, step back, rises, 3, falls down. Air ball into the hands of Berryhill. Off the melon of Cooper Johnson into the hands of Brody Weigel. Now Berryhill, now back Rubidoux, turns, fires, 3, back iron, Nisley the rebound.
Well, he's got at least 5 rebounds already tonight, Scott.
Darren Madden wants a timeout. We'll take one as well. It's the First National Bank and Trust timeout. 11:29 to go, opening half. Century 15, Legacy 6, back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Lax, Spas Etc., Bismarck's #1 hot tub and sauna dealer, brings luxury and wellness straight to your home. Discover top brands, Sundance Hot Tubs and Michael Phelps Swim Spas that deliver not just relaxation, but real therapeutic benefits. Right now, save up to $5,000 or enjoy up to 72 months interest-free financing. Visit us today at 1420 East Main Avenue in Bismarck and experience the best deals for yourself.
As a group of people living in the same place or sharing common goals. Community is the largest part of our name, and we make it the largest part of our business. We support our local schools, organizations, youth programs, and local events from Bowman to Bismarck, because we all share a common goal to better the quality of life in our communities. Come bank with us at Dakota Community Bank and Trust, your real community bank.
Well, I was able to read Darren Madden's lips a little bit in that timeout, Chuck, and he said, slow down.
Yeah, you gave it the double-handed slow down, and they are. I mean, both teams are pretty sped up.
17-footer by Kramer, in and out. Spears keeps it alive, and it comes into his hands. Now out to Aldinger, and they reset. Here's Kinnebrew on the right wing. Gibby attacks on Berryhill, baseline right. Now Ami Spears. Here's Aldinger. Aldinger gets downhill, turns, now finds Spears on the weak side. 1 bounce. Shot fake goes up strong, missed it. Rebounds loose into the hands of Berryhill. Now he gets it off the rough. Now here's Berryhill. Berryhill sees part. Berryhill layup too strong. Rebound Aldinger.
Going too fast.
Back comes Braylon. Now Braylon down, gets it off to Nisley. Nisley spins baseline, turns, fires, and scores.
Yeah, Weigel was right in his grill, and a great spin to the baseline. Pull up from 15 feet. Nisley wanted that one to go.
17-6, 10.5 to go, opening half. Here's Brody Weigel on the bounce, centers it right wing to Ruff. Ruff up to Rubidoux. Rubidoux, hounded by Aldinger, spins now back to Ruff. Ruff, right side 3. He's 2 for 2.
Well, what do you say? Inside out is the key to so many successful threes. Good job by Rubidoux getting the ball out before the double team came.
Ruff just 3 for 17 coming into this one from the 3-point line. He's 2 for 2, and they're going to get Berryhill with reach in.
I think he's been doing a really good job so far. His quickness has really supported him in terms of getting in front of Kinnebrew.
Today's game brought to you in part by UPS Store located on South Broadway in Minot. They're open Monday through Friday, 8:37, Saturday, 8:30 to 3. Check them out in the Marketplace Foods Plaza for all your packing and shipping needs. Juleson back in the ball game. Kralik back in for Century. He's got the ball, gets in the paint. rises up and scores, this Joey Crowley.
You know, is there anybody better at ball faking than him?
Nope.
I mean, he just a ball fake, not only just a little bit, but over the top of his head, got the defense to fly by and hits a 15-footer.
Here's Rubidoux, hands off to Ruff. Ruff now to Kraft. Kraft goes baseline, kicks it out high. Juleson, high left side three. That one's wide right.
Oh, violently wide right.
Into the hands of Braylon Aldinger. He turns and heads the other way. Wellstead in the ball game now. On the bounce, Kinnebrew gets downhill, leans in, double clutch up and good for Gibby Kinnebrew.
Boy, that's just strength on strength. He went right at Juleson and used the big body. You can see Kinnebrew, he's been in the weight room, and a great job using that strength against Juleson.
Looks like Juleson has two.
Yeah, well, he plays some football.
Yep.
He needs to be.
Here's Rubidoux down low, leans in and turns and scores as a big left-hander. He's got 3 on the night.
Yeah, he got Haroldstead thinking he was going to flash back to the middle.
21-11 our score on a BNC Bank scoreboard. Here's Aldinger. Ball tipped out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Sabres.
You think Uncle Alex is following us down in Mott tonight?
I'm sure if he is, we'll find out sooner or later.
He said he was talking about all the press he got at the Mandan Holiday Tournament. He said, that's the best money I've ever spent. These guys talked about me nonstop.
Haroldstead kicks in the corner. Aldinger, left swing, corner threes, up and good for Braylon Aldinger.
And right on cue, Father Eric, Uncle Alex, loving that one. Great job squaring up and hitting that triple.
Back with it comes Link for Legacy. Here's Rubidoux, kicks it left wing. Johnson fires for 3. That one's off. Rebound. Kraft, his shot comes up. No, that was Kraft. His shot is short, and it goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Legacy. Nisley comes in. Kramer comes in. Now in for, and you were right, Chuck, Jason Horner is playing a lot of guys.
Yeah, he's got 9 guys in the game already. Talk about these sophomores for the Legacy Sabres. As freshmen last year, they won the West Region, so they got some talented young kids.
And Kramer took that one away. Aaron pass. Kramer attacks on Johnson and goes up and scores as Camden Kramer. And we're going to have a First National Bank and Trust timeout on the floor. 8:05 to go, opening half. Century 26, Legacy 11. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors. Your plan, your future, your team.
So Carson, how do I become a great football player like you?
Well, practice and having a professional team to answer the call and handle anything you throw their way is also important.
Hey Carson, thanks for teaching crew about community banking at First Western. First Western, you can bank on us.
Oh, the greatest arena song in the world right there. 26-11, Century by 15.
That got you on the map, Scott.
Yeah, it certainly did.
Cotton Eye Joe.
Wizards going to run. Here comes Cotton Eye Joe. Here's Link with it now. Jake on the bounce, gets it off to Kraft. Kraft. Now, Berryhill. Nope, that's not Berryhill. That is Shepard. His 3 comes off. Haroldstead quickly downhill for Century. Turns, rises up. That one's off. Kralik the rebound. Extra pass, Nisley. Nisley spins baseline. Nothing there. Has his pocket picked. No, and Haroldstead picks it back. Bodies on the floor. 1st and 10 Century. They can reach in there. And yep, now we're going to get a foul. They're going to get Cooper Johnson. That'll be his 2nd personal. 15 foul. A lot of activity in that possession there.
Ball on the floor. I mean, Haroldstead, he's so athletic. I think he's going to have a great career. And the next level, the question is, what is he going to do?
Nistley, right side three. Bingo.
He makes that baseline jumper, Scott, and it really opened things up for him. He had missed a couple bad-looking threes, and see it go through. What happens? Good things.
29-11, Century by 18. Brody Weigel attacks, spins baseline, turns, tough shot, comes off. Kept alive there by Josh Link, but it was knocked out of bounds, and it'll go back to Century. First National Bank and Trust is a full-service, family-owned, independent community bank built on the bond between our employees and customers. Founded in 1910 and growing to serve rural and urban communities across Arizona, Minnesota, North Dakota, and South Dakota. Find them online at fibt.com. Kramer, free throw line. Nistley goes baseline left, leans in, hangs, finger rolls, no good. Drew the contact, and he's going to shoot two from the Serve-Pro free throw line is Garrett Nistley.
You know, one thing that Nistley's worked on, one is strength. I think he gained 15 pounds in the offseason, but he also has worked really hard on his quickness, and it's really evident to me the games I've watched him that his burst initially off the bounce is way quicker than it was last year.
Garrett misses that one. 87% free throw shooter. Juleson, Berryhill back in for Legacy. Garrett will have one more. Second one on the way is up and good.
12 points for Nistley already.
30-11, 6:42 left to go here, opening half. Century by 19. Berryhill hands it off. Kraft. Now they go to Brody Weigel. Now back to Kraft. Left side three by Weston. Too strong. Haroldstead the rebound. Gets it off to Nistley. Nice play there by Xavion. Kramer looked at Kralik. Didn't give it to him. Now up high, Nistley. Garrett now gets it off Haroldstead. Now they go Aldinger on the left wing. Braylon on the bounce. Now kicks it out between the rings to Kramer. Kramer gets downhill. And that one's good defense there as he hits side of the basket. Now back here comes Kraft. Nice kick pass. Weigel steps back. Sets, fires for three, and he buries it, does Brody Weigel.
Hey, that's a tough shot, Scott. I mean, you run out to the three-point line when you're filling the lane. Usually that's not a ticket for success.
He's got 5, and it's 30-14. They hand off Haroldstead up high. Xavion, left elbow jumper on the way, comes off. Rebound, Rubidoux. Now Weigel controls. Now the Rubidoux in the front court. He hands off to Jack Juleson. Now Berryhill. Now back to Rubidoux. Rubidoux. Now to Weigel. Weigel right in the face of Haroldstead. That one's short. Rebound. Here's Kraft. Straight away three. That one too strong. Rebound. Run down there by Braylon Aldinger. Gets it off to Nistley. Back comes Century. Leading by 16. Here's a takeaway by Berryhill. Berryhill back the other way. He's going to stop. He's going to rise for three. That one's airballed into the hands of Nistley. Nistley back the other way. Garrett, 1-on-2. Step in, finger roll, missed it. Goes up for the rebound, and he's going to be fouled on the rebound is Garrett Nistley.
Nistley, a 1-on-2 fast break, but he missed the shot, but was able to draw a foul. He's going to go to the line as the Sabres are in the bonus.
Yeah, we can tell you also today's game brought to you in part by Bones Barbecue Sauce, a true North Dakota original, created and bottled right here in North Dakota. This premium barbecue sauce is perfect on anything from ribs to burgers to veggies. Find it today at our local grocery store, Cashwise, Marketplace, and Family Fare.
That is good. I was at my son's for dinner the other night that we brought. But yeah, they're recognizing their new baby and helping him out. But he had the Bones barbecue sauce, the spicy stuff.
Did he?
That was good stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I might have to pick up some Bones barbecue sauce then, huh?
It is good. Legit good.
Yeah, Nistley misses that one, and then on the rebound, they're going to get Ami Spears. Second team foul only for Century. 31-14, Century leads it. 4:54 to play here, opening half. Aiden Schmidt now back in the ball game. Out of bounds, goes up high to Braxton Ruff. Now here's Juleson, brings it out of the corner, drops it off to Brody Weigel. Now they go Berryhill. Berryhill poked away by Kennebrew. It's going to stay with the Sabres.
Legacy trying to run through their offense. Coach Horner saying, okay, let's run through it, and that's what they were surely doing. Step 4, I think, is where they were already.
Weigel, 7 to shoot. Wellstead, Howdingham, Weigel. Here's Juleson. Juleson, 1 to shoot. And they're going to get a shot clock violation.
Hey, you got to know where the shot clock is at. 3 different guys had opportunity to put that up, but gives the Patriots credit with that sticky defense.
So a shot clock violation, and Century has it, and Kramer will bring it into the front court now for Century. Here's Nisley. Nisley has it poked away from behind by Weigel. Here's a lead pass out to Weigel, and Weigel runs it down, finds Juleson on the left wing. His 3 on the way, in and out. Rebound, Ami Spears. Spears trying to find somebody to give it to, and he does. Oh, nice bounce pass. Kinnebrew gathers, goes up, and he misses it, but what a pass there by Garrett Nisley, as we'll see if we can see that again on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Just a great outlet pass, and then he was looking, and Gibby just took off down the right side, and Juleson recognized and said, nope, you're not going to poster me on this one, as he responded quickly. He fouled him, but there was no big dunks going on that one.
And Gibby misses that one. Rubidoux back in now for Legacy at the 3:57 mark.
Kinnebrew's got a North Dakota State University offer to play basketball, just a junior. His father, Mark, all-stater at Minot High, ended up going to Dickinson State. Older sisters, well, they got a pretty impressive basketball family.
1 of 2 goes Gibby Kinnebrew, makes it 32-14. Rubidoux, and
Coach Mattern saying, hey, he just backed his way in. I mean, you can't let him do that. And Coach Horner actually must have agreed, kind of, because he was kind of walking away already.
So Cabinet Kramer got called for the foul. Rubidoux at the Serve Pro free throw line. 24/7 emergency service, trained technicians, advanced technology, fire and water cleanup and restoration. It's Serve Pro. Rubidoux hits the first. He will have 1 more. Jonathan sets and delivers a second and got it.
5 points for Rubidoux. Last year was all WDA, hard worker. He's got an offer to go to Mary.
Go ahead.
No, I was going to say his game has just continued to improve.
Yep. Right, we'll have our Jones Collision Center intermission report coming up. Kinnebrew back to Nisley. Nisley, here's Wellstead, right side 3, too strong. Rubidoux the rebound. Rubidoux gets it off to Braxton Ruff, who brings it in the front court. Here's a steal by Spears. Look out, Ami on the other end. He goes up. Oh! Send it home, Ami Spears.
Steals it at half court and went in for the one-handed flush.
Oh, well, let's take a look at that one on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
Tried to cross-court it to Rubidoux, who wasn't ready, and here goes Spears, and he got his steps down and just took that right-handed and rammed it home.
Oh, remember that one, what time that happened at Ami Spears.
TD had got the hero cam and got the crowd going in that. That was awesome.
At about 8:24. We got to remember that one.
All right.
34-16 as Ami Spears with the flush. Kralik hands off to Nisley in the corner. Here's Haroldstead for 3, comes off. Weak side rebound, Nisley. Leaves it for Kralik. Kralik, teardrop, no good. And Rubidoux just absolutely blew Haroldstead out of the way. Who was that on?
Fouls on Blake 24, Weston Kraft, second personal, 19 fouls.
I think Kraft is actually the one who pushed him, Scott. Rubidoux was walking by him, which is why he was kind of going like, wait, what a minute, you got that on me? Kraft, the sophomore, he works hard. That sophomore class is solid for the Sabres.
Nisley's going to the bench as he's kind of
hurting somewhere, huh?
Yeah. So Xavion at the free throw line. Free throw no good. Oh, Kinnebrew.
Wow.
With the putback.
No box out there, and a one-handed rebound finish. Didn't even come down.
Century by 20 at 36-16 on the BNC Bank scoreboard.
I hope you got that one. That was impressive.
Well,
there's been a lot of impressive stuff going on.
We'll see.
We'll see. All right.
They inbound to Braxton Ruff. Ruff. Schmidt, right side three. Ooh, missed everything. Kramer comes out of nowhere and gets the rebound. Gets it up to Kralik. Kralik loves to play point guard. Here's Haroldstead. Now back to Kramer. Now Century gets in the offensive set with 2:12 to go. Opening half. Haroldstead, left wing. Kramer. That one's going to be partially blocked there by Brody Weigel. Back comes Weigel. He loses it. Deflected there by Kramer and into the hands of Gibby Kinnebrew. Kramer, no tough pass there, but right place, right time was Braylon Aldinger. Now Kinnebrew gets it off to Kralik, and Century now sets their offense. Eight to shoot. Now Kramer puts the offense in motion. Kramer trying to find Kinnebrew on the cut, threw it away into the hands of Rubidoux. Ruff comes back with it now for the Sabres, trailing by 20. Rubidoux hands off. Here's Schmidt. Schmidt now to Cooper Johnson in the ball game. Cooper gets it off to Braxton Ruff. He rises from the elbow. That one comes off. Aldinger the weak side rebound. Back comes Century. Dribble entry in the right wing by Gibby. Gibby attacks, kicks in the corner. Kramer. Kramer contested by Brody Weigel. That one rolls off. Rebound to Rubidoux. Now here comes Ruff back with it. Here's Johnson on the left side. Johnson attacks, nowhere to go. Back to Rubidoux on the wing.
You got two hands on the back of Rubidoux. Great job with him as shot fake from that three-point line, and you got to get out on him. And then went right at Haroldstead. Haroldstead had two hands on the back. Easy call for the officials.
Yep, that's just the fourth team foul on Century. 52.4 to play, new shot clock for Legacy.
Isn't that crazy with as hard a defense that they're playing? They don't have any fouls hardly.
Yeah. Here's Haroldstead on the rebound off the Rubidoux miss.
He's had a good first half.
Aldinger around the wheel they go. Kramer in the left wing. Camden surveys. Back pass, Aldinger, catch, fire, three, bingo!
Set play right there as Aldinger just kind of slipped to the backside. Everybody overloaded to the left side, and a great skip pass by Kramer.
Aldinger was 6, and it's 39-16. Juleson attacks the 10. He's going to be fouled there by Xavion Haroldstead.
You know, the one thing about this Century team, Scott, is you got to know your role. And you take a look at a guy like Braylon Aldinger. I mean, he's averaging 6 points a game, 3 rebounds, got an assist a game, made 8 threes. Only 3 turnovers on the season. Doesn't force things, recognizes what his role is. When he gets open looks, he hits them, shooting a high percentage from 3.
He likes the corner, doesn't he?
Yeah, he does.
Juleson.
I think they got a little brother, plays freshman ball. Dad played out at Mary, University of Mary.
Free throws long. The second one is Jacko is 1 of 2. Rebound run down by Wellstead. Century's going to play for 1 here. Kramer on the bounce. Kramer attacks, kicks in the corner. Aldinger extra pass, Kinnebrew. Now Kinnebrew down the left side, leans in on Rubidoux. Shot comes off. Rubidoux on the horn. And that's going to end the opening half of play here as Century is going to lead this one as we go to our Jerome's Collision Center halftime report, and we'll send you to that halftime report with that second 3 of the night by Braylon Aldinger from the right corner. His second of the night, and Century leads 39-17. Back with more from Lynette Olson Gymnasium after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
Our initial reaction when we realized he had 2 broken bones was fear. Then once we realized and got a plan with Trinity and our doctor, a lot of comfort.
He told me that he can fix my arm, and he showed me a lot of stuff that he could do to help me.
Trinity Health Orthopedics is as good.
Work is proudly brought to you by
Every football fan has their Sunday routine. Maybe it's setting your lineup, firing up the grill, or claiming your spot on the couch. But the center of every Sunday is the drive. The morning drive home before kickoff. The drive to your buddy's watch party. Wherever you're headed, we can take you there.
When facing disaster, it's not just the things we lose, but the memories. But there's hope. ServPro, with decades of experience in Minot and Bismarck, is always ready. Our certified professionals don't just restore homes, they rebuild lives. Because to us, you're not just a client, you're family.
Breathe in.
I can't believe I wrecked my car.
There's some things in life we can't control. But what's important is how we respond. At Jerome's Collision Center, they provide the highest quality of service, assuring the job gets done stress-free and making it feel like a breath of fresh air. And to give you peace of mind, they handle the insurance.
Are you even a therapist?
Don't worry about it. Jerome's, they're the experts. Jerome's.
Well, welcome back to our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report. Accidents happen. It's part of life at Jerome's. Our goal is to help you get your car and your life back on the road, both literally and metaphorically. It's a goal that focuses us to do more than fix your vehicle. We've been doing it since 1975. Call 701-852-5126 to schedule your collision repair or other service. Collision repair is our specialty. We value you and your car. As we take a look at what's coming up next week on the PSP Network, well, we're going to have basketball for you pretty much every day of the week except Wednesday. As you can see there, starting on Monday with Ned Rose and South Prairie Max, and then we'll get into some AA basketball on Tuesday. PSP Primetime on Wednesday, and then more basketball on Thursday and Friday. We'll finish it out with DLB and MLS. That's all right here on the PSP Network. Be sure to like and follow us on all social media platforms. Chuck, 39-17. Moral of the story is Legacy's got to find some other guys to score the basketball.
Well, anybody to score the basketball. I mean, they have Rubidoux has 5, Ruff 6, and 5 for Weigel. Just they're not scoring, and it's a factor of the defense that Century's thrown at them. I mean, there's whether it was the girls earlier tonight, guarding the Legacy girls, or the boys tonight. You mentioned it earlier, Scott. If you don't play defense in these Patriot teams, you don't get on the floor. And
wow.
Everybody is playing lockdown defense. Pretty impressive tonight on that Patriot side.
Yeah, it certainly is. 39-17. They lead it as our Jerome's Collision Center mission report rolls on. We come back. Chuck will look at the first half individual numbers. 39-17. Patriots lead it. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh yeah.
Order for Danny?
Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Sorry,
Welcome
Scott.
back to our Jerome's Collision Center Admission Report. Chuck, you got a BNC scoreboard update from some other girls' games that took place and have completed?
Yeah, I do. Actually, all the West Region games are completed, Scott, as Jamestown defeats the Demons 58-49. We talked about the Century game as the Century girls won 59-46. Williston Coyotes 76-66 over Bismarck St. Mary's. Minot rolls over Minot North 91-63, and then the Mandan Braves beat Dickinson on the girls' side 75-47. There is a final on the boys' side too, as Bismarck High defeats Jamestown 80-49, so they'll stay perfect with their record. Williston and St. Mary's at halftime all tied up at 32. Minot over North. Minot North 52-38 with 12 minutes left in that game. So,
well, there you have our BNC scoreboard update. And Chuck, while you're at it, why don't you give us our first half individual numbers between Century and Legacy?
For the Sabres, we mentioned 6 points for Braxton Ruff on 2 threes. He leads the Sabres. 5 each for Brody Weigel and Jonathan Rubidoux. Rubidoux with just 1 field goal in the first half to go along with his 3 free throws. And then Juleson was held scoreless in the first half. He had just had 1 point and 1 of 2 from the free throw line. As the Sabres, look at score, they only scored, 4? They made 5 field goals in the first half. 3 of those were from the 3-point line, and they were 4 of 6 from the charity stripe for their 17 points, which is 5 more than the girls scored in the first half, because the girls scored 12. For the Century Patriot boys, all starters in the scoring column, and Ami Spears, as Joey Kralik had 4. 13 for Garrett Nisley. We'll have to keep an eye on him as he went out with a, stomach issue or something. 6 points each for Braylon Aldinger and 2 threes, and Gibson Kinnebrew. 4 for Xavier Haroldstead, 4 for Camden Kramer. And we mentioned Ami Spears with a 2, but it was an emphatic 2. Big flush for Ami Spears. 39 points for the Patriots in the first half. They were 5 of 8 from the free throw line and had 4 3-pointers. They led 21-11 midway through that first half, and then outscored the Sabres in the last 9 minutes 18-6 as they take a 22-point lead at halftime, 39-17.
Yeah, there you have it. Good job, Chuck. There's your first half individual numbers. Legacy and Century as our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report rolls on with more after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Here we go. Kemple, the scoop. No, he went up and got it.
Network Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. Congratulations to this week's nominees on Big Time Games. The votes are in, and this week's Player Performance of the Week belongs to... Make sure to like and follow the PSP Network on all social media platforms. And watch for next week's Player Performance of the Week. Powered by the Aggie Foundation, Ryan Family Dealerships, and Minot State University. PSP Network, it's game day.
The Aggie Foundation is a 501c3. Our mission is to really help out the communities that allow us in for charitable gaming.
We are so thankful for Aggie Foundation for giving us the $2,500.
I can't thank the Aggie Foundation enough for what they've done.
Aggie Foundation has been just a great partner for our community.
Some of these programs wouldn't be able to continue on without funding from programs like this.
We're always looking for new partners, new communities to be in. If we can make an impact in that community, we will.
Back at Jerome's Collision Center intermission report. Century leads us 39-17. And Chuck, kind of a surprise there. The Bismarck High girls have been playing so well and go on the road to Jamestown, and Jamestown knocks them off. A big win for the Blue Jays.
Well, no doubt. I mean, we did the game against Legacy, and they came out and absolutely punched Legacy right in the mouth. And we thought, holy cow, here goes the Demons. And Jamestown, you know how many wins they had in the West Region before today?
0. Yeah.
0-4. So, I don't. That's just Bismarck is funny sometimes. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yep.
They get up for big games, and there's kind of some games they're expected to win that they don't play as well, and kind of an odd team.
Well, I want to thank you for tuning in to our Jerome's Collision Center intermission report as we get set to bring you the second half action here from Lynette Olson Gymnasium.
Well, we got the bass going tonight, huh?
Oh, yeah.
There's a reason I have a headache.
Century sends out the same 5 they started as Nisley appears to be okay as he's back out there on the floor for Legacy. Jason Horter giving his team some last-minute instructions.
TD, we talking about Alex Aldinger's in the house. So you want the hero cam? give Alex some love. Oh, did you have him already on there? Oh, my bad.
I just sent him a text, told him to sit down. He finally listened to it.
Hey, it's awesome when you have PSP fans. You know what I mean? When the guys that just love watching us.
Yeah, man.
Listen to us.
I mean, I throw out Bones barbecue sauce, and it sounds like I might get some. Finally, that guy.
Well, I've been talking about samples from Bones barbecue sauce all year.
As Legacy will have the ball to start the second half as Weigel controls for the Sabres. Looks down low. Rubidoux frees himself up. Little jump hook comes off, and Kennebrew rebounds it.
Yeah, isn't that one that at 6'8", you got to drop step dunk that one?
I think you do.
If you're going to play at the next level, I know he can.
Yep, I would agree with you. Kennebrew, they post Nisley up on the right block. He backs down Weigel, goes up, and Weigel, ooh.
He looked at the opposite official. He wanted a joust at the top, but instead they got a foul. He said he got his arm. I don't know if he got his arm. He might have got the body.
Ooh.
He's still shaking his head at the official. Good job by the officials tonight, though. You know, they're playing hard. Both teams are getting after it. And there's been, a little bit extracurricular on occasion. Guys on the floor, they're letting them play.
As Nisley converts that one.
There's a lot of new officials that I don't even know anymore, Scott.
Well, that's John Meyer there. And Nisley gets them both.
Well, you know everybody. So
41-17. Here's Micaiah Berryhill. Berryhill to no avail as Haroldstead there cut that off. Juleson gets in the paint, gets it off to Weigel. Hands off to Ruff. Ruff now to Berryhill. Right side 3 from Micaiah. That comes off. Rubidoux keeps it alive, hustles after it, and controls it. And then he tried to find Berryhill cutting the basket. Taken away by Kennebrew, and he dumps it off to Kramer. Kramer, straightaway 3 on the way, bingo.
Yeah, he hadn't got a three-pointer to go yet. Big 3 right there at the top of the key. I'm sure Coach talked to him saying, hey, let's get you untracked.
44-17. Here's Braxton Rubb with it, goes baseline right. Cut off there, now gets it off to Weigel. Weigel one bounce and tacks on Haroldstead.
Haroldstead's going hands to the heaven, going, what'd I do?
Blocking
Brody Weigel went right at him. Brody Weigel, two football guys going at each other. Brody Weigel, quarterback for the Sabres. They had a good season. He was a second-team All-Stater. Boy, he had a great season. 1,500 yards, 18 touchdowns, just 4 interceptions, 400 yards rushing, 6 touchdowns there.
Free throw by Brody is up and good. He's got 6. And he'll have one more from the Serve Pro free throw line, will Brody Weigel. Gets them both. He's got 7, and it's the 44-19.
Leading scorer on the Sabres.
Kramer's going to work it up the floor. Angles left, fires for 3. That one's up and good. He's got 2 in a row, does Camden Kramer.
Yeah, you knew that was coming as a nice pick he used and then squared up. I love it. He gets a high arching shot.
Berryhill, nice attack there, leans in, scored and one for Micaiah Berryhill as they got Kinnebrew on that. Let's take a look at that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay.
I love this one. Look at that. Just kind of a hand back to him, then a hesitation, crossover, just boom, burst right down that right side, got inside of Kinnebrew, drew the foul.
So Gibby Kinnebrew gets his second of the half for Century. 47-21 on our BNC Bank scoreboard. And Micaiah comes in averaging 7. He's got his first 3. Kramer back down the right side. He's going to try to go for 5 in a row. Kicks left corner. Aldinger rises up. Oh, and Braylon Aldinger
in for Gibson Kinnebrew, and 3 touches, 3 threes for Aldinger.
Yep, and I don't think either one of them's hit the rim.
No, none of them have.
Nice shot there.
Brody Weigel answers on the other end.
As Brody Weigel fade back, fall away 3, and we'll send you to break with that one. As Brody Weigel hits a tough shot there for the Legacy Sabres. 50-25, Century leads it by 25, 15:44 to go. Back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
In front of you, see? The slicer, the meat and cheese. It has a rhythm.
This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah. The rhythm of the slice. This is the rhythm of the slice. The slice. Oh, yeah.
Order for Danny? Sliced right in front of you. It's a Jersey Mike's thing. A sub above.
Well, Century has it on the timeout as they inbound it to Kralik. He turns and heads downhill, finds Nisley. Now Garrett attacks, finds Kralik down Broadway, taken away by Berryhill. Micaiah into the front court, now gets it off to Brody Weigel. Now Ruff on the left wing. Ruff attacks on the bounce. Crosses over on Haraldstad. Oh, and Xavion sends that one.
You know what I love about that one, Scott, is he gets the block, just walks away, doesn't get crazy. Like, hey, I've done this before. I'm all right.
Kinnebrew's going to come in. Haraldstad's going to sit down. Weigel triggers it and bounds to Juleson. And they go to Ruff, and they're going to get Nisley.
Oh, hey, that's a...
You see that, TD?
TD, you missed it. Rewind. Quick, hit that one.
Let's see if I can
this is gonna, that might cost us a dinner. Raised his hand.
See if I can catch that one. Watch this.
Here we go. Oh, Scotty, we missed it. God, that's a dinner. We're going to have to take... we're going to have to get something for Garrett Nisley as... we talked about this last year.
Well, yeah. I think TD threw it out there at some point, and I think somebody came up to us and said, you guys owe us a dinner because my kid did it. Winchesky did that. Yep. Oh, nice move down low by Cooper Johnson.
Cooper Johnson gets it inside, powers it up.
Coop to the hoop for a deuce.
Oh, there you go.
Camden Kramer on the other end misses that one. Back comes...
Have you been planning that one, Scotty? Come on.
Shepard, no.
You don't have that one written down?
Nope. Here's Weigel in the paint, leans in on Aldinger, rolls around, comes out. It's going to go on Aldinger, his first personal. Fourth team foul. Today's game brought to you in part by Farstead Oil. Contact them today to find out their skilled sales team can help you achieve your wholesale fuel, mobile lubricants, and DEF needs. Proudly serving North Dakota, Montana, and western Minnesota since 1938 and committed to outstanding customer service and reliability. It's Farstead Oil. As Weigel, did he make the first one?
He did.
Okay.
Well, he absolutely lived at the free throw line against Dickinson. I was going to try to look up how many he shot.
He's got 4 here in the second half. Nisley will get it inbound to Camden Kramer.
12 of 13 against Dickinson.
50-29. Century leads. 14:40 left to go in the ball game. Here's Kinnebrew. Kramer. Now they go Nisley in the right corner. Tough pass there, taken away by Rubidoux. Back comes Josh Link with it for the Sabres. He gets it to Johnson on the right wing. Now to Shepard. Now Rubidoux from the right wing. That one comes off. Nistley the rebound. He'll turn the head downhill up the far side. Comes Kramer in the right corner. Aldinger. Aldinger, nothing there. Now he goes to Kralik. Kralik goes baseline. Errant pass. I think that was tipped away. Yep, it was. Nistley runs it down in the backcourt with 13 to shoot. Nistley's going to attack. Gets downhill. Leans in. Tough shot. Blocked away. And Kralik takes it back away. And the ball's loose. And it goes out of bounds. It'll go to Legacy.
Good hustle there by both Kralik and Josh Link as Kralik ends up sliding out of bounds. He'll check out now as the Dunkster, Ami Spears, comes in. Ami's sister played last year for the Patriots, and brother AJ played in 23-24, I think.
Here's Cooper Johnson with it, up high. Cooper goes, he tried to find Rubidoux in the corner.
Well, he didn't expect Rubidoux to do a zag.
But it was tipped out of bounds by Century, so it'll stay with the Sabres. 50-29. Century leads this one on our BNC Bank scoreboard. Josh Link will trigger the inbounds. He does to Kraft. Weston on the bounce. Now he goes. Here's Shepard. Shepard gets in the paint, turns, guarded by Aldinger. Now they go to Link on the right wing. Now back to Cooper Johnson. Johnson 5 to shoot. Goes down, nice pass. Rubidoux, nice catch. He missed the buddy. Gathers his own rebound, goes up and scores it.
He does that too often, Scott, where he gets inside and kind of just releases it instead of going up strong. But fortunate for him, he got the rebound put back.
How about the pass there by Cooper Johnson with time winding down?
Got between a bunch of hands. Great bounce pass.
Here's Kinnebrew. He attacks, leans in, layup good.
Turn the corner on Brody Shepard.
He's got 10. 52-31 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Back with it comes Josh Link. Link gets in the paint, spins. Little scoop to the hoop, too strong. Ball comes loose.
Yeah, that's a good call by the official. I think they're going to get Link, right?
Yep, I believe they are.
Yeah, the official underneath the basket didn't see him, but good call by the opposite official coming in and recognizing that was clearly a foul on Josh Link.
Second team foul for the Sabres. The game brought to you in part by Minot State University. MSU grads get jobs, period. Minot State University. Be seen, be heard, be you. Kramer will work it into the front court. Guarded there by Weston Kraft. And then they're going to get Kraft on the drive there. That's going to be a push.
TD is one of our all-time favorite fans. Taking off now? You leaving for the night? Yep. There he goes. This is one of our favorite fans. You guys shared a PSP cat with him last year. He just walked out the gym.
They lob it in to Kinnebrew, and Kinnebrew scores it.
Good second half for Kinnebrew. 3 baskets for him. Doubled up his 6 points at halftime.
Cooper Johnson. Oh, he has it picked by Haroldstead. Haroldstead getting the feet right. Look out. He goes up. Oh, he just lays it in.
He had Juleson coming in from behind him. Thought better of it.
Here's Brody Weigel, left side 3. That one comes off. Aldinger the rebound. Braylon, hounded by Johnson, gets it off to Camden Kramer. He slows it. He's going to walk it into the front court. 56-31. Kramer, he gets downhill and throws it, tried to go to the corner to Aldinger, threw it into the hands of Weston Kraft, and now back come the Sabres. Trailing by 25. Weigel, here's Juleson. Juleson on the bounce. Now to Josh Link. Link, he tried to get it to Cooper Johnson, and Johnson zigged instead of zagged.
Fortunately for the Sabres, it's tipped out of bounds by Gibson Kinnebrew.
And back in is Nistley, Kralik, and Wellstead in there for Century. Berryhill back in, hands off Juleson. Juleson splits the D, attacks, and he's going to draw the foul, and he will shoot 2. Will Jack Juleson.
Wellstead gets the foul. Caden Wellstead Jr. Dad is the head coach of the boys or the girls basketball team. His sister's Kaylee.
So Juleson, first one's up and good for Jack.
You think she battles him like in the driveway? Think those two get after it?
I would venture to guess that takes place once in a while.
I mean, he might be one of the reasons why she's so tough. He probably doesn't hold back on her.
Juleson gets them both, makes it 56-33 on the BNC Bank scoreboard. Kralik in the front court. Nisley, now they go Wellstead in the left corner. Now the Kinnebrew around the wheel, they go to Kramer in the right wing. Down low, Kralik, good hands there. Kicks in the corner, Kinnebrew goes baseline on Rubidoux, tried to shove a pocket pass to Kralik. And Kramer gets loose ball, 3 out of the left corner, out of the right corner by Camden Kramer.
And he looked back to the fans in the stand and said, yes, sir.
He's got 9. Here, Weigel leans in, blocked away by Nisley. Uh-oh. And Kramer.
Oh, no.
Camden Kramer goes down. There's Weigel out of the right wing. Ball's loose, and now Camden Kramer. Uh-oh.
He's down hard, holding his calf. As the trainers come out.
Yep, and we're going to take a First National Bank and Trust timeout as they tend to Camden Kramer. 10:44 to go. Century leads 59-33.
Since 2000, engineers at Ackerman Esvold have been enhancing everyday life. From response times to commute times, we've helped create critical infrastructure, enhancing highway safety, flood protection, and public education. And we're no stranger to enhancing fun, family outings, and even game time. Ackerman Esvold, working to enhance your everyday life.
That sinking feeling you get when this happens? That's oil change-anxiety. The anxiety of being without a car with a billion things to do. The fear of being overcharged. The stress of not knowing where to go or who to trust. But you never get those feelings at Valvoline Instant Oil Change, where you can watch us work right from your car, and we finish up in about 15 minutes.
We changed your oil and did our 18-point safety check.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Service you can see, experts you can trust.
Well, Camden Kramer's taken off the floor. Here's Aldinger. Now he gets it off to Kinnebrew. Now Wellstead with it. Wellstead up high to Kralik. Kralik now goes high right side to Gibby. Gibby attacks on Juleson. Nothing there. Now back to Kralik. 5 to shoot. Kralik's going to fire a high right side 3. And he takes a look at the bench and says, yes, I can, fellas.
He said, that's number 1 in the season right there. The gooseneck after that, baby.
62-33. Weigel gets downhill, and we're going to get a foul.
Nisley was breaking out.
Yep, and we're going to get Wellstead on the personal. Now we're going to get a foul.
Hand check or something on Wellstead, or just hold?
We're going to get Wellstead on another one.
Didn't take him long to get 3, huh?
No.
Speaking of the bug zapper, sometimes there's guys that come in, officials just see 3-0.
7th team foul. Weigel at the Serve Pro free throw line where he's made a living there. He'll have another one, 62-34.
Weigel goes 2 for 2.
6 for 6 from the free throw line. We mentioned 12 for 13. The 88.2% is going to go up. He's probably crossed the 90% threshold now. Oh, my.
Oh, look at that. Wow.
Hey, he is the bug zapper. Now you got to throw
that one.
I didn't see that one. It looked like he just tried to step through the double team. He's perplexed, as was Coach Mattern.
That's a quick 4 for Caden Wellstead. Now he's got to go to the bench.
The look on his face right now is, are you kidding me? I mean, I got...
And Juleson throws it out of bounds.
4 minutes in the second half, maybe, tops. Uh-oh, our guy's back.
Oh. 62-35. Century leads it. 9:33 left to go, and Darren Mattern still barking at the official. Here's Haroldstead with it. Comes off a screen. Now he's trapped. Finds Kralik wide open. Kinnebrew goes up. Oh, send it home. Give me Kinnebrew.
That was impressive. Underneath the basket. Went right up like on a pogo stick in a two-handed gorilla jam. That was impressive.
Here's a turnover by Haroldstead. Haroldstead finger roll layup on the other end's up and good.
Oh, Gibby wanted an alley-oop on that one and a 3-on-1.
66-35, Century by 31. Weigel spins on Haroldstead, nowhere to go, trying to find some place. Here's Berryhill back with it. Now they go to download it. That was Aiden Schmidt, and then they find Rubidoux down low, and he finishes it. Does Rubidoux, 66-37. Now Nisley gets it to Kralik. Now Kinnebrew. Here's Haroldstead. Now Nisley. Now the handoff to Aldinger. Now here's Kralik with it. Now back to Kinnebrew. Kinnebrew, he's going to rise up straight away. 3. That one comes off, and then they're going to get Kralik over the back.
Nice box out there by the diminutive one, Aiden Schmidt, 5'11", going against the beefy big guy, Kralik. Kralik just pushes him right underneath the basket. Good call by the officials.
Might as well have our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report coming up. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters, order online at shotscrossroads.com. And today's game also brought to you in part by Val's Cyclery. Locally owned and operated in downtown Minot since 1960. They have a full line of e-bikes that they service in their shop. Sharpening center for knives, scissors, chainsaw blades, and more. Fitness center with treadmills, elliptical, and recumbents.
That's the 9th team foul for the Patriots, so 8 minutes left in this game.
Aiden Schmidt converts.
We hover around that 30-point mark where we running clock, and then whoop, it drops back down.
And he goes 1 for 2, does Aiden. 66-38. Kinnebrew controls now, and he loses it. Now Aldinger in good hands there by Braylon. Now they find Nisley. Nisley's going to attack. He goes down the right side, misses that one, and ball goes loose. Schmidt finds Johnson, back to Schmidt. Layup. Kinnebrew, oh, he swatted that one away.
I like the 2-on-1 basketball between Cooper Johnson and Schmidt, though. Schmidt thought he had a layup, and instead here comes the big arm of the law coming up from behind Gibson Kinnebrew. Way up in the air. Would you say he's got explosive jumping ability?
There you see that on our Ryan Family Dealership replay. Ryan Family Dealerships.
What did you say, it was out of bounds? Huh?
Yep.
Wow.
Here's Aldinger. Aldinger, a little stop and go move, reverses his dribble, now comes back out high to Haroldstead. Right wing, they go to Kinnebrew. Gibby puts it on the bounce. Ami Spears. Now Aldinger. Now they get it to Nisley. Nisley attacks. The runner is going to be no good, and he goes to the ground.
Everybody runs over to help him up. That's good team basketball right there for the Patriots. Haroldstead coming over saying, hey, I'm coming.
Aiden Schmidt, his first, 4th team foul. Today's game also brought to you, or actually be sure to vote each week for the PSP Network Player Performance of the Week. Nominees will be posted on social media each Monday with the winner announced on Thursday.
Yeah, I just saw that Jordan Rude got announced, right, for last week.
The Player Performance of the Week is sponsored in part by the Aggie Foundation. Learn about their charitable work at aggiefoundation.com as Nisley gets the first one.
Well, there's a host of guys pining for the player of the game, Scotty.
Yes, there are. Century by 30. Here's Josh Link out of the right corner. That one's no good. Tipped out of bounds off Schmidt, and it'll go back to Century.
Wellstead back in for the Patriots.
Caden Wellston will check back in with those 4 personal fouls.
See if he can get number 5.
See how long it takes. 6:32, write that one down.
Write that down, wait.
See if he gets his 5th in a short period.
Kinnebrew attacks. Nothing there. Skips it in the corner to Wellstead. Now Wellstead brings it out high between the rings to Gibby. Here's Aldinger with it. Aldinger. Now Nisley wants a screen. Spears comes out. Now they go to Wellstead. Now back to Nisley. Nisley rise up long. Twos up and good by Garrett Nisley.
Hand back by Wellstead. Nisley just inside the three-point line. A little fade.
70-38, 5:55 to go. Here's Josh Link with it.
Yeah, that's a good call by the official. A little hold down below.
Is that going to be on Spears?
Yep, Spears.
Okay, Ami Spears will get called.
I think one thing Rubidu's doing a better job at today, too, Scott, is holding his spot on that block. Got down low, got big. Spears had to try to pull his arm away.
Rubidu.
Way below his season average of 23. Is in double figures, though.
Jackson Jordan checks in now for Legacy.
Jackson Jordan. They got a couple JJs. Jack Julson, Jackson Jordan.
Son of Andrew Jordan.
Did you write that one down, Scott? You got that one here?
No, sorry, I didn't.
All right,
That just came off top of my head. Part of that whole Jordan family. His dad's a superintendent up in Wilton.
Oh, yeah, we saw that.
Yep. Here's Ami Spears. Thought about a three. Made a wise choice. Nisley tried to dump it to Ami Spears, but Ami Spears went to the middle of the paint. Here's Aldinger. Aldinger, shot clock winding down, attacks, spins to Spears. Spears is going to fire one on the horn. That goes long.
They're going to get Cooper Johnson, I think, on a box out as Nisley's going hard to the offensive rack tonight, Scott, and he was weak side, almost outside the three-point line.
I saw Cooper down here. His dad standing over the corner. He looked at his dad, and with his hands on his hips, his dad went.
It was a foul.
Yep.
His dad's a longtime official, too, so absolutely. That was the right call.
It's like, Coop, I'd have made the same call on you. My man, I'd have made the same call on you. Nisley spins baseline. Fall away too strong. Johnson the rebound for Legacy.
Cooper also a baseball player for Legacy.
That throws it pretty good, too.
Yeah.
Rubidu on Spears. Ooh, nifty move there by Rubidu.
That was a strong move. I like that one. Ball fake with the right hand, spun back to his left.
And we're going to have a First National Bank Trust timeout on the floor. 4.5 to go in this one. It's all Century. They lead at 70-42 back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
At GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on two. Ready? Bring it.
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyons, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
Approach at Legacy Financial Partners is a personal relationship. Our unique and collaborative approach to financial planning starts with your dreams, not just the numbers. We will work with you regularly to take action to update your plan as your needs evolve, recommending products and services that are right for your situation.
(70-42). Century leads it as
we got
Zakiah Harrelstead in the ball game.
The Wellsteads up top there in the Hero Cam. We got the Aldingers and we got Schweigert.
Zakiah.
Got all kinds of sponsors up there on that camera.
Zakiah Harrelstead now in the ball game. There's Spears. Good defense there by Johnson as he made that pass hard to handle. Nice pass there to Spears. He turns, fires. That one comes off. Rebound to Rubidu for Legacy.
Remind me not to drink the 40-ounce cup of water next time, big fella.
Cooper Johnson backs down on Wellstead. Now goes out to Weigel on the wing. Weigel hands off to Jordan. Baseball pass Johnson on the right wing. He sets, fires for 3. That one too strong. Brody Weigel climbed the ladder, but knocked it out of bounds. And it'll go back to Century. Here's Haroldstead back in. Aldinger back in.
Brody Weigel.
Zakai Haroldstead.
Here's some family traits, Scotty. Brody Weigel's first cousin was Brooklyn Falkley. Remember that name if you're a Legacy Saber. And Kaylee Weigel, 2017 champ. The girls' side, the only time the Legacy Sabres have won. So we got a couple.
How many calls you make to get that one?
Hey, you know what? You just got to work the phones, big guy.
Aldinger. Oh, that one's in and out, as that would have been for a perfect night right there. Haroldstead, the rebound and the putback off the window for Xavion.
Another guy who's played really well tonight is Xavion Haroldstead. From the get-go, the defensive intensity he threw out there.
Weigel on the other end, in and out, and rebound into the hands of Braylon Aldinger with 2:52 to play, and we're going to get Noah Herr's going to come in.
One footballer to another footballer as Noah Herr spent a couple minutes or two in the weight room.
Yep. Josiah Johnson coming in.
Noah, the quarterback for the Century football team, lost in the state championship game to Davies.
Zakai Haroldstead will control. Now he goes to Johnson. Looks down low to Herr. Herr gets it, faces up, turns, fires, and then the left baseline comes off. Rebound run down by Braxton Ruff. Back comes Legacy. 2.5 to play, and Ruff just threw it out of bounds.
He's didn't even look. Cooper Johnson was cutting through on the weak side.
Well, and Jason Hornstubb, he said, Braxton, he wasn't even looking at you. Here's Josiah Johnson with it. Attacks the baseline, now skips it Wellstead. Right wing 3 is up and good for Caden Wellstead.
Nice skip pass by Josiah Johnson. Wellstead gets in the scorebook. Well, he was in the scorebook with 4 fouls.
Cooper Johnson with it. Lobs, nice pass to Rubidoux. Kept it up high, but better defensive play there by Caden Wellstead. And now back comes Century. Zakai Haroldstead between the legs. Now comes to Wellstead. Sends her from the left side to the right side. Attacks baseline. Now goes out Ami Spears. Up high to her. Her jabs right, goes left. Left elbow, nowhere to go. Now to Zakai Haroldstead. 7 to shoot. Zakai attacks, and they're going to get Brody Weigel on the hold there. That'll be Brody's 3rd. Shepard comes in. Also checking in is Ethan Geffrey for the Legacy. Brody Shepard in there. Ball tipped into the hands of Geffrey. Geffrey goes end to end. Ball goes out of bounds, and will stay with Legacy. Under a minute to go. 75-42 Century. Lob into Cooper Johnson. Now Geffrey. Now Shepard. Now back to Aiden Schmidt. Now Shepard. Here's Geffrey with it. And they throw it out of bounds. Intended for Jackson Jordan. And the clock will wind. And I think Century's probably just going to bounce this one out. Zakai Haroldstead. And that appears as to what Century is going to do, is they're going to bounce this one out. And Century is going to win here in big-time fashion tonight, as they will remain undefeated on the season and in the conference, as they're going to win this one by a score of 75-42. Chuck Claremont has made his way down to playing floor. That will take us into our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads post-game report. Planning Team Financial Advisors helping clients work toward financial freedom. And Shots Crossroads, your post-game headquarters. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. As Chuck has made his way down on the playing floor, he's got head coach Darren Mattern. I think he's going to try to track a player down. I'm thinking he's looking at Garrett Nisley, and let's go down on the floor and Chuck. Chuck, take it away.
All right, thanks, Scott. Hey, Coach, great defensive intensity to start the basketball game, man. You only held them, 17 at halftime. You got to love that defensive effort for your team tonight.
Yeah, I think that's the strength of our team. I think we do a pretty good job of making every possession difficult on the opposition, and if we're going to go anywhere as a basketball team, we got to be able to play like that, because shooting is going to come and go, and we know that, and we think if we can be solid in defensive rebound, we got a chance to win any night.
You know, for your team, it seems like when they get to the court, it's a relief. I know you've had some hard practices, and these guys, you can tell that they've worked their butts off, because when they get to the game here, they have intensity the entire basketball game.
Well, isn't that why you practice? I mean, if we're going to go hard in practice, we'd stay home. I mean, that's what you do. I mean, we expect to bring your lunch pail every day and try to get better, and it's more about the process than one game, this game, that game, whatever the case may be. I mean, just try to get better every day. I think that's what it's about.
You know, one of the things about your team that I really love is the roles your guys play. Everybody has a role. Xavier starts the basketball game tonight. The intensity he had, the offensive rebounds, the defensive rebounds, bringing in Aldinger, the shots he made. As a coach, you got to appreciate kids playing their role.
Well, I think that's part of being a good team, and you know that's the puzzle that you, as a coaching staff, you got to figure out. And you know, we lost some good players from last year. I mean, we lost one of the best players in the state in Kemple, so we had to figure a few things out, and I think we're starting to figure our basketball team out a little bit, and I think it's only going to get better. They accept coaching, and that's huge. And if you do that, you got a chance to get better. And you know, they're willing to sacrifice individual goals for the success of the team, and we just want to try to build on each and every game in practice.
Yeah, you can see that because so many times you watch kids, they make a mistake, they look over at the coach. This team doesn't do that. Any mistakes they make, they just keep going, they move on.
Well, we tell them if you look over, you are coming out. So, you know, we're gonna let kids play. You know, I say all the time, basketball is a game of mistakes. The team that makes the fewest mistakes is the team that usually wins. So, you know, you're gonna have errors, but just to try to play hard, play smart, and play together, and that's all you can control.
Yeah, and you did that tonight, Coach. Congratulations.
I appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, Garrett. Congratulations, great game for you. And you know, one of the things I thought you really had a concerted effort tonight is rebounding, both on the offensive and the defensive side.
Yeah, well, you know, I've kind of been sick in the past, and then you know, today my parents were kind of on me, get them boards. Matter was on me, be a beast on the glass. So you know, started feeling a little bit better today. Obviously, not 100% yet, but still on the glass, and I made that a focal point today.
Yeah, and you looked like you got hurt a little bit, or you get hit in the ribs, and one of the, you know, it was pretty physical tonight.
Yeah, well, basically I don't really know what's going on, but I've been pretty sick for the last month and a half, and it's been kind of in my gut area, not allowing me to eat, really weird cycles like that. So we can't figure it out yet, but really flared up today, I guess. So.
Yeah, well, I know you played hard. One of the things too that you talked about during the game is how hard you worked in the off season. You can tell in terms of your strength. I can also tell in terms of your quickness. That had to be because of the time you put in the summer.
Yeah, I got with a good program this summer, made it a focal point to get bigger, get quicker, you know, prepare for that next level, but also prepare for this season. And I think that work this summer really paid off. So,
you know, one thing too with your team is what's special is you got a lot of individual guys that could do a lot of things on their own, but it takes sacrifice, and it seems like your team's really making that sacrifice to be the best team it can be.
Yeah, you know, we're always looking forward to tomorrow, and every practice is a big one, every possession is a big one. So we just really focus on the moment.
Great game tonight. Congratulations.
Thank you, sir.
All right, Scotty, back to you.
All right, Chuck Claremont, good job there as our planning team financial advisor, Shots Crossroads postgame report rolls on with more back after this timeout on the PSP Network.
Is proudly brought to you by Make sure to like and follow PSP Network on all social media platforms. PSP Network, it's game day.
At Ryan Buick GMC, we treat every day like game day.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen.
1.2-liter turbo engine, ultra-wide screen, on 2. Ready?
We know how to get you in the right vehicle.
Bucanyans, and hut, hut.
From the test drive to the handoff, we make every step easy. This season, start your drive at Ryan Buick GMC.
At Planning Team Financial Advisors, we help individuals create their personalized strategies. We specialize in financial planning, retirement planning, insurance, and 401k distribution options. Don't leave your future to chance. Call Planning Team Financial Advisors today for a free retirement review. Planning Team Financial Advisors, your plan, your future, your team.
Well, Century gets a sweep tonight as the boys win this one by a score of 75-42. Welcome back to our Planning Team Financial Advisors Shots Crossroads postgame report. Whether you're looking for a full-service financial plan or planning for farm or business succession, Planning Team Financial Advisors are here to help you work toward achieving your financial goals. Visit online at planningteam.com and Shots Crossroads. Get filled up on their delicious menu that includes the famous number 99. Order online at shotscrossroads.com. Team buses are always welcome. For a look at the final individual numbers, here's Chuck.
Thanks, Scott. For the Legacy Sabres, 2 in double figures, Brody Weigel. He was money at the stripe, 6 for 6, had a couple threes for him, 14 points, led the way. Rubidoux had 13 points, 5 in the first half, 8 in the second, 6 for Braxton Ruff on 2 threes early in the game. 3 points apiece for Jack Juleson and Micaiah Berryhill. A deuce for Cooper Johnson. And on a scoop to the hoop. And then Aiden Schmidt had 1 free throw for their total of 42 points. They were 16 of 19 from the free throw line and made 4 threes tonight. That made up that 42 points. For them Patriots, 4 guys in double figures. Coach Darren Mattern's got to love that spread right there as Garrett Nisley led him with 17 points, 13 in the first half. Oh, wait a minute. I missed that. Actually, he has 19 points, doesn't he, Scott?
Yes, sir.
All right, 19 points. Missed a couple free throws there. 14 for Gibson Kinnebrew, including a big dunk for him. 13 for Camden Kramer before he went out. He had 3 threes in a row and to start that second half, went out. Hopefully it's just a bruise or something. Somebody mentioned something might be a bruise. So hopefully that's what it is on him. Keep an eye on that. 13 points for Camden Kramer. 10 for Xavier Haroldstead. I love the game he played. 9 for Braylon Aldinger off the bench. He hit 3 threes. A 7 for Joey Kralik. 3 for Caden Wellstead. And Ami Spears had a lone 2, but we might see that one again, maybe. I'm not sure. 75 points for the Patriots. They were 9 of 12 from the charity stripe and made 9 3-pointers tonight. They were up by 22 at halftime, 29 midway through the second half, and finish it off with a 33-point victory, 75-42.
Well, great job, Chuck Claremont. As we got a couple more things to do, we got to give out our Spas Etc. move of the game. It's time to bring you a spa to your home. Stop in at Spas Etc. and you'll find a massive inventory and a next level sales team that can help you find the perfect spa, sauna, or game for your rec room at Spas Etc. Well, Chuck, I think you were right, my friend. That move of the game, well, none other than Ami Spears one more time.
I love it. He read it, stepped in front of Jonathan Rubidoux, went down the lane, and emphatically put that right hand down with the flush. He is our Spas Etc. move of the game right there, Ami Spears. I think TD reminded me that that's the second time he's had that. On his birthday, he got the last one.
Yeah.
So 2 for Ami Spears.
And there you see what's coming up on the PSP network next week. Lots of basketball Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Full slate of basketball for you on the PSP network. One more thing to do is we got to give out our Sport Clips MVP of the game. And Sport Clips brings you this MVP matchup. Sport Clips is the home to the MVP haircut experience. I think I'm close to making you feel like an MVP, quite like the MVP experience at Sport Clips, and that Sport Clips game MVP is tonight. Chuck, well, you talked to him, and he did it scoring points, but also he's a pretty versatile guy with a nice bounce pass there to Gibby Kinnebrew.
That was a beautiful bounce pass for him as coast to coast there. Drew a couple free throws for Gibson Kinnebrew. Doesn't get an assist on it, but had 19 points. Just consistent throughout, made his free throws, hit a three, and then I like how he rebounded. So his mom and dad will be happy to say, hey, it was a point of emphasis, and it worked because he got after it both on the offensive defensive rebound. As Garrett Nisley is our Sport Clips MVP of the game.
Well, that's going to do it for our broadcast tonight. Big thanks goes out to TD and Johnny Haugen getting you all the footage here tonight from Lynette Olson Gymnasium. We certainly hope you enjoyed the broadcast on the PSP Network. Lots more to come as we move forward towards March Madness. I want to thank BNC National Bank, Valvoline Instant Oil Change, First National Bank and Trust. Ryan Family Dealerships, also Serve Pro, Minot State, UPS Store, Planet Pizza, Northern Plains Heating and Air. Farstead Oil, also to Val Seckery, Aggie Foundation, Bones Barbecue, Jerome's Collision Center, Planning Team Financial Advisors, Shots Crossroads, Sport Clips, and Spas, etc. The girls win tonight as they win it by a score of 59-46. Repeating our final score here tonight. Century 75, Legacy 42. For Chuck Claremont, Scott Woodmansey saying so long from Lynette Olson Gymnasium.